Hello. I gotta post my going live things as per usual. There we go. Alright. We made it, gang. Gave a type of blood to come to a stream early to say first so you can be part of it. Hello, Aveling. Hello, Campa. I think you actually sent that message a long time ago, Campa. For some reason, my OBS chat just showed it just now. I don't know why. Interesting. I'm doing alright. Hello, Some Meatball. Hello, Tempo. Hello, Thirst. It's an unusual day for me to stream. I don't usually stream on Thursdays, right? That's because winter break is here. Which means I can do whatever I desire. So I'll probably be streaming a little bit more. I don't know if it'll continue outside of winter break, but we will see. But at least for these 2.5 weeks that I got, we will be chilling. As long as I have something to talk about. I'm not gonna go live with like nothing to talk about though. What's up with the chapter apparently being 9 pages? We'll probably get to that. Quite a few things to talk about today. Quite a few things indeed. It is the Christmas season indeed. Oh yeah, and I made a tweet yesterday that I wanted to read the responses of on stream. I totally fucking forgot about that until just now. I made my Shigaraki tweet. Hang on, let me put this in the. Let me put this somewhere. There we go. All right. Oh shit! $20 from the Quirky Frog saying, "Just want to say, love your MHA content. Keep being awesome and happy holidays." Dude, thank you very much. Happy holidays, man. I'm here. We can start now. Shut up, Papa. Oh, it finally made the noise.
Just wanna say love your MHA content. Keep being awesome and happy holidays.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Who is Zorbus? That's my cat. Oh shit, wait. Wait. The spin is above the live Zorbus reaction. Hang on. Alright, there we go. TTS voice kinda? No way. I saw they cooked you on Twitter. I mean, I beat the ratio, so is it really cooking, you know? If someone is like objectively incorrect and like they all quote retweet you, is that really getting cooked, you know what I mean? I don't know. Deku nepotism video win? Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about how this kid fucking sucks. Face reveal win? It's already happened, bro. Yeah, let's put cooked in air quotes. How's everyone doing though? It's 3 days until Christmas. AFO has the stream as a part of his plan all along. Oh yeah, and this reminds me as well. Let's not talk about leaks in this stream, because I want people to be able to watch who don't read leaks, you know what I mean? I hope you receive coal. I already opened up my fucking presents, pussy. I got a bunch of pants, dude. It's awesome. That shit ruled. Who is my favorite MC right now in the popular anime? Do you mean like the ones that are currently running, or like just popular anime in general? You have the flu? Oh, dude, that's tough. Popular anime in general? Oh, that's Subaru, yeah. Subaru is number one. If I had to narrow it down to on like shit that was like currently airing this season, probably Mob, yeah. Mob is easy, I guess. Jay has arrived. Hello, Jay. Dude, the YouTube chat thing is so fucked up. Are you good for Christmas? I can afford to take a long break so my hero can be reworked. I've been impeccable, personally. It's gotta be Rudy, right? Oh my god. Please kill yourself. Thoughts on the mob finale? Dude, it was excellent. I won't talk about it too much because I know it only aired yesterday and some people might not have watched it. So, damn. It was fantastic. You can ratio Bakugo stands with Christmas pants. Yeah, probably. Would you guys rather talk about the popularity poll first, or would you rather talk about the 9-page chapter? Obviously, like I said, don't talk about leaks. Don't mention anything that happens in the chapter, but like if you guys want to, we can talk about the 9-page chapter. Because keep in mind, my entire last stream was about Horikoshi's health. Holy shit. Oh. Giovanni L. Wait, it's gonna pop up in a second. Let me switch back to this tab. So the alert pops up. Hang on. Any second now. Any second now. Come on. Come on, Streamlabs. You got this. It froze. It's... what the fuck? Alright, well. All in his mind. Anyway, he said, love your ReZero stuff, man. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. There we go.
Love your ReZero stuff, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do the poll first. This is the poll art for those who have not seen it. I assume this is a major contribution to Hori's downward spiral in terms of health. How the hell did Four Eyes make it? So, Bakugo's number 1. Did anyone really expect any differently? There's a couple of things to note about Bakugo. As somebody on Twitter points out, somebody thinks that his eye looks like it's got the goop. It's got the edge shot goop. I think it's just a coloring thing, and I think that it might change when we actually see it, like in not a terrible picture of the magazine. But we'll see. Be a little goofy, not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna kill myself if that's the case. I don't really think that's a thing. It's probably a combination of lighting / shading and just the picture quality. Bakugo does indeed have a scar on his chest for those very attentive viewers at home. Eyedropper tool says it's red? Wait, for real? Okay, well, there you go. Problem solved. He's got a big-ass hole in his chest. So, yeah. I guess there's that. I mean, do people really need any copium that he's, like, surviving? Like, we knew that he was surviving. I start feeling bad for Hori that I see the chest scar. I DM'd you another discovery. I already looked at it, Bubba, and you're getting aired, okay? Bro thinks he's Luffy with the chest scar. Just to rub salt on the exploded wound. Yeah, pretty much. Look at that. But, okay, design, yeah, design's cool. It's not it's not my favorite Bakugo design that he's done, but it's cool. And then number 2, there's the boy. Somehow has a more coherent color scheme than his actual costume. I don't know what the purple is here. That's a little wacky, but you know. Hi, Deg. This is kind of cool. I like it. It looks nice. That's about all I have to say about Deku, to be honest with you. Same shoulder as Bakugo? Oh my god, they're gay. It's the skin of the dragon they were on in Pop Poll 5? Oh, you're probably right, huh? Is this the final poll? Yeah. For sure. I didn't know that sneakers were invented in the Middle Ages. And then we have third place every single time. Shoto. He looks sick. I don't know, maybe the green cape is a little funky, but he looks nice though. Besides that, sorry I'm late. It's all good, bro. We only just got started like 9 minutes ago. Has Deku ever been #1 in a poll in his own series? In the very first popularity poll, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, the bangs that he's been doing recently for Shoto. Yeah, he did it for the Jump Fest art, right? It might be canon. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's just having fun though. He's getting a little crazy. Bakugo and Kirishima got matching orange cloth. Deku, Shoto, and Ida got matching capes. This whole poll is gay as fuck. And then #4, holy shit, we got Endeavor. He looks fine. I don't know. Not too crazy about his design here. It's alright. Bakugo being #1 before the character development is still goofy. I guess people just like him. I don't know. I've liked Bakugo for a long time too. I think Endeavor making it this high is very indicative of the voting changes that they did. Because there's no goofballs like fucking Shindo. There's no goofballs like Shinso up here. Consistent #1? No, definitely he would not be my consistent #1 now. Yeah, he needs like a hood or a helmet. Imagine if he had a hood to represent the hood Nomu. Pog, there you go. Hori, cooks for you. Looks like the dad that had to go with his gay son to the medieval fair. Endeavor knows what he is. Remember when we said the movies don't affect the anime? Yeah. It could be true still. It's kind of unclear, I don't know. So is this foreshadowing Bakugo still being alive? I think the manga did that. But yeah, probably. Is Ida #5? Does this go like 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is Kirishima, then 10's Ochako? Is that how it goes? I don't know why she's up here if she's #10, but I fuck with it. I think 5 is Ida, right? Let's see. Yeah, 5 is Ida. He just looks like a normal ass dude. I don't know. What's with have them having green capes? They're gay. That's what. Was this based off of Final Fantasy? I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, but people who play Final Fantasy in my Discord said that this looks a lot like Final Fantasy designs. So, how is Ida even in the top 5? I don't know, man. I have no clue. I'm gonna rip out Edge Shot from Bakugo's chest. Green capes equals Deku sharing OFA? Oh my god, dude. Not to Bakugo though, because he's fucking dead. #6 is Kaminari, and okay, look, I can kind of understand... Ida. I know he's always been a fan favorite. I really don't know why people like Kaminari. Like, he's got nothing going for him. There is no sauce. Nothing. He is just here. He had one okay moment in the war, and that's it. Just like the everyone with black suits will die pineapple theory, everyone with green capes will end up with Deku. Shipping has been solved. Wow. Maybe the poll was taken during the start of the season. I don't think it was. I think the poll was taken around Bakugo's death, right? I forget though. Would have replaced him with Jiro? True. Would have replaced him with a lot of people, but yeah. Jiro would be up there for sure. I saw why he has a green cape. Oh, fuck. And then we have Aizawa. He looks kind of cool, yeah. I mean, he always looks kind of cool, so. That's about it. Looks nice. And then we have Hawks, who I really dig. I really like Hawks' like shorter hair in this poll. It's kind of cool. Looks nice on him. I got the little scar on his face from Davi. Hi, Olivia. I like Hawks' design here. I think he's cool. And you might not even see him. Ochako being the only female character in the top 10 just shows that no one cares about Hori's female characters. I'm pretty sure it'll get worse. Don't worry. You might barely be able to tell this guy is in the poll, but Kirishima is indeed down here. She is indeed down here, or he is indeed down here. Barely fucking noticeable. Shoved in the back. But he's here. And he looks cool, actually. I really like his costume in this. I didn't notice him at first? Yeah. He's just fucking here. I don't know why he's all the way down here, but he's here. They're sitting on the remains of the dragon? Oh yeah? Yeah, probably, huh? Well, that's cool, at least. He's hidden. Yeah, you have to earn him. And then finally, Ochako actually cracked the top 10 right before the series ends. She's finally here. I really like her costume. I think it's very nice. I like her hat. I like her boots. Very good costume. Now, let us not forget that even though this is a better top 10 than usual, this is still very bad. This is still very bad. You know, Hori wanted to draw her because he shoved half the people higher than her in the background? Very true. Not a single villain made it. Also true, Jay. This poll fucking sucks ass. Now, this is like beyond the 10. We have like an itemized list here that I'll go over, but like these are like the top 30, okay? These are the top 30. Dobby made it to 11. He got 6,000 or 600, sorry. Oh my god, 6,000 went crazy. He got 600 less votes than Ochako. But you know what's even crazier than that? He got almost 1,000 less votes than fucking Kaminari. Dude. You know what's even crazier? Kaminari almost got even closer to 1,000 more votes than Shigaraki. Dude. No fucking way. How do you lose to Bakugo twice? Mirio is at 13th. I mean, that's weird. But it's less weird than Sero being number 14. Personally, I don't know about you guys. Sero being number 14 is a little more weird than Mirio being 13. This fandom is cooked. Fucking Rhodey is here. Again. Whatever happened to the Sero moment Horikoshi mentioned before starting the war just hasn't happened yet. What has Sero ever done? You would ask that to Horikoshi, who'd freeze. 16 is Sun Eater. 17 is Present Mike. 18 Shinso. Dude, look how much All Might has fallen. Look how hard he has fallen, dude. This is a combination of like people not caring about him anymore and like Hori not caring about him anymore. Love your Mob Psycho video. Hey, thanks, man. Fell Might, yeah. How is Yoshindo on the list still? And then 21 Toga. Sheesh, man. That's rough. Waiting for Acid to make a positive comment about MHA be like. Toga's good. And Ochako's good. There you go. Bam! Solved. Who the fuck is 28? 28, for those who might not know, is Bakugo again. 28 is a Bakugo sketch done by Hori for Heroes Rising. Just so you guys know. It's the movie 2 Bakugo, right? Yeah. 28 is Bakugo again. Why is the cunt on here twice? Does he know? He's actually on this 3 times, I'm pretty sure, isn't he? He's on the itemized list somewhere. Sorry. I muted it, all for one. And Bakugo, yes. 50. He is on 50 as well. Bakugo is on this 4 times. Somebody said 4 times. Is that true? I don't see the 4th. It would have been... If you count gauntlets. Wait, what? Where's gauntlets on here? I have the word Bakugo muted. Bakugo's eyebrows. Oh, why wasn't this one? Whatever. There it is. Yeah. Bakugo's eyebrows. He's on here 4 times. He is on here 4 times, and he is above somebody like La Brava in all 4 of them. He's above Spinner and Mount Lady. Wow. Hisashi. Deku's fucking dad is on here. Above Gran Torino. Oh, get fucked. Who's the best written character outside of the top 50? Let's see, we have Aerie, she's a contender. Gentle, it's Gentle. Gentle and Stain are top 2 there. I'm only skimming this, so I might miss somebody. Fuyumi's good, La Brava's good. It's probably Gentle or Stain. Maybe Spinner. I fuck with Bakugo heavy, but he's not that good to be on here 4 times. "20 is a live Bakugo." Imagine if 28 was just like Bakugo's corpse. That would have been fucking awesome. Wait, where's Nagant? She's pretty low, I think. She's 47, yeah. What the fuck is his dad doing on here? Rukasa listed the rest? I mean, yeah, I'm looking at them, aren't I? Unless there's more. Any Vigilantes characters? No, I don't think so. Unless you count Tsukauchi, and he's 82. Where's SNS? She's pretty low as well. She's like next to Aerie, I think. Where the fuck is Aerie? Yeah, Star is 53. Oh, fuck. Fuck. You know what's really funny, though? You know what's really, really funny? Who the fuck is Kido? Kido is Endeavor's, one of Endeavor's guys who can like, change momentum really quickly. What I think is very fucking funny is the guy who hijacked the primary antagonist could not break. He barely broke out of the 40s. All for One barely got out of the 40s. Isn't that insane? People do not care about this fuck. People do not care about this guy. Kobani's car is a better character than half this list. Does Luffy solo all of MHA? I mean, I don't read One Piece, but like probably. MHA has a very low, low power scaling compared to other series. I get Japan likes trolling, but could they actually do something funny like get Hisashi in top 10 as Shindo? It's almost like Shiki was a way better character. No way, dude. Nah. Ah, it puts a smile on my face to see this fucking piece of shit so low, dude. Oh. Oh, I don't care about the rest of the poll, dude. Japan came through for me there. Alright, the Bubba Nader gave us the rest of the list. Giran getting the 3rd user, the Hasaikai boss, 13, Deku's freckles. Where's Verdestro? I remember seeing him somewhere. Oh, I think he got 2 votes, right? I think Verdestro literally got 2 votes. But the rare All Might card Izuku and Katsuki drew at the same time. The star old man from chapter 1, Cementoss, Dark Shadow, and Skeptic. Why were Bakugo's eyebrows above Deku's freckles? Oh, here's more. Yeah. Awase, Kamui. There you go, Olivia. 112. Tomeda. Burnin. Bakugo's tie. Okay, 5 times. Sorry. He's here 5 times. Fukudashi, Fuwa, Misjoke, Rappa, Ryukyu. Tensei, Katsuki's friend from chapter 1. What? The fuck is this? Wolfram. These are movie characters. Claire, Serpenter, Salam. Nana. Nana is down in 123. Nana is down in the 120s. For real, dude. Dobby's Burn Piercing, based. Slime Shoto, Baby Shoto, 9 Muscular Rin. Kota. Kota got 139, dude. Get fucked. Kaibara, Makia, Crust, Shishido, Shinamori, Mikajiro, Snatch, Deku Sheep, Toya Todoroki, not Dobby. Oh, there's the 6th Bakugo, Bakugo's Gauntlets. Mitsuki, Honinuki, Majestic, Illusion Roki, Moonfish, Ragdoll, and Redestro in very last place. Bakugo made it onto this poll 6 times. 6 fucking times. Wow. Nana is cool. Nana is unironically a very good character. Imagine losing to damn eyebrows. How do you guys feel about the popularity poll? Does this poll make you happy? How is Kaminari above Kirishima? What was up with the Dobby's Dance episode leaking like multiple days in advance? A few episodes have been leaking multiple days in advance. I don't really know how that's happening. AFO being in the 40s makes me happy. Yeah, that's like the one takeaway that I got. Kinda wish they got 2 Bakugos in the top 10. Oh my god, the salt on Twitter would have been so funny. Holy shit. Can't beat Fujoshi's. If that Shiggy is still not in the top 10, he made it like, what, once? Maybe twice? Imagine a dead character placing 6 times in a popularity poll. What this poll makes me want to do, though, this poll makes me want to do our own poll. Like, because at the end of the day, like our community here, on Twitter or on Discord or on the stream or whatever, it's all like, it's very insular. Like, we're in a bubble, you know? Like, obviously this is what the community at large, this is what the casual community wants. But we're like very dedicated, we're terminally online. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm gonna do my own poll. I'm gonna host my own poll. I'm not exactly sure how I'll do it yet. Mirio sweep. Yeah, we're terminally online MHA fans. I'm not exactly sure how Weekly Shonen Jump does it. I don't know if you can literally just vote for one character, or if you get to vote for a few characters. I'll have to figure that out, and then we'll make our own. It will probably get botted. It will probably get abused. We'll just have to figure that out somehow. Ultimately, Bakugo will probably get number 1 anyway. But all I really want is villain representation, you know? Make a Google Doc form? I've already made it. It's just a matter of actually executing it. It'd be nice if Twitter let you count poll votes. Yeah, I know. Comment counting strat. Yeah. I'll probably do a Google form. Um, I'll probably give the link to the forum to YouTube members first. So, if you guys want access to the poll before everyone else, you know, just make sure you guys become YouTube members. That's all I'm saying. I'd like it the way One Piece and Naruto ones where you get a vote per day. Is that how they did that? So 2 people? Hey, I have 12 the instant membership. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Corky Frog. I appreciate it. You told me. Bro joined frame 1. I also confused on why every spot in the top 10 is Deku. I created 15,000 fake email accounts. I asked someone his 15 members have somehow resulted in 4,000 submissions. Yeah, I'll have to figure out, because obviously you can't make a poll like unbottable, but I'm gonna figure out at least some like basic preventative measures. So it's so fucking delayed. Pay someone on Fiverr to make a cheap-ass website? Well, the thing is, you pay someone on Fiverr to make a cheap-ass website, you get cheap-ass security, too. So, I don't know. Deku is trending? That's never a good sign. Make people put their Discord or Twitter ad or something? Yeah, something like that. This fucking picture. It's probably Fortnite still. Yeah, it's Fortnite. Who is Rhodey and how is he better than All Might? Rhodey is a movie character. There you go. But ultimately, depending on how many votes we get, which might be a little bit, I'm going to literally manually verify the votes. So, like Olivia said, I might make people attach like their Twitter at, and it kind of sucks. But if an account looks suspicious, I might just have to discard it. Because I know there's people that like genuinely have like 1 follower and like just sit there and like don't really use Twitter, but I might have to like throw shit out if it's too suspicious. Astral Joker? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna wait for the Vine boom. It'll be here any second now. You have to be mad dedicated? I am dedicated, bro. As long as the account has activity for a while, then I'll likely. Ain't no way you're going to check thousands of accounts? I will. I don't think it's going to get thousands of votes, though, don't worry. I can imagine like a couple hundred votes at most. Oh, fuck. Hey, Astral Joker, thanks for becoming a member. Watching like 35,000 responses, that would fucking suck, dude. Make sure you let us vote like 3 characters because I gotta represent. I'm thinking of doing it, I'm thinking of doing that. I'm thinking of having people vote for 3 characters, 3 votes. I really use Twitter when I do retweet art. It'll be case by case. I mean, especially if you're a fucking YouTube member, then obviously I'm gonna be like, okay, you're legit, you're valid. I'll likely make it so you can vote on a couple, maybe a few characters. If people try to vote for the same character like 2 or 3 times, discarded. 3 equal votes or a 5-3-1 rating thing? Probably 3 equal. Bakugo's course might actually crack top 30. Old people discrimination? Dude, I'm old as fuck. Come on. Make sure to dox the Twitter accounts that pick Bakugo's eyebrows, yeah. Yes, Jay, you can vote for as many types of Deku as you'd like. As long as it's not literally all 3 Deku. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be like, you would have to do like Bakugo's eyebrows, Bakugo's tie, okay? That's how you can do it. Oh, Deg is bronze. If Zorbus gets top 20, dude, I would fucking lose my mind. I would do a 24-hour celebration stream. Can I vote only sexy women? You can vote whoever you want. At the end of the day. Popularity poll. Where do I vote? I haven't made it yet, don't worry. Oh my god. Hey, Deg. What's up, man? The members are rising. Yeah, Sensei. The members are rising. What about you? So I can vote for Toga 3 times? No. If you wanted to, you could vote for, like, Toga's knife, and then, like, Toga, I don't know, something else. You call it botting, I call it collective bargaining. I thought you were in favor of unions. Damn. I got fucked up. As long as Uraraka isn't the highest female character, Bubba is going to rally the brigade to make that reality, so... Good luck with that one. But, oh, 90... Oh, wait, sorry, I have to wait for the TTS, I forgot. Hang on. Can you vote AFO's downfall? Yeah. Bakugo's dead body #1. That would be so funny, holy shit. Shigaraki's agency, Shigaraki's plot relevance. Ultimately, like, I don't want to take the poll that seriously, you know what I mean? Like, it's just for fun, and obviously, it doesn't have the rigorous, like, botting fucking thing as a real-life poll does, because obviously, you have to buy something. How's the vid going with the Priscilla side stories? Jesus Christ, man, I just finished talking about EX5 and it's 17 pages long. So. Theoretically, yeah, you could vote for other manga characters, man. You can do whatever you want. After the poll is concluded, you need to do an art piece for the top 10 on stream. Hey, Deg, thanks for the 99 cents, bro. Oh, man. I need to commission Viverka for that. Oh, that would be perfect. Oh my god, that'd be fucking raw. Raw Kino swag, dude. Kobe's car in the top 10. Was that thing with some chick paying for bots to make Bakugo or Kirishima win a Twitter poll real? I don't know if it was real, if she was trolling, but possibly. You want my drawing on stream? How's the Hunter x Hunter read-through going? I'm like 8 chapters in. I haven't read yesterday. Or I didn't read yesterday because I was very busy, but I am actually quite enjoying it. Which part of the ReZero story has been the most peak for you? Arc 4, Arc 6. Those are very peak. And side story-wise, Priscilla's side stories are peak as well. Just found a yassified baby Yoda. Well, I hope you guys are looking forward to the poll. I don't know when I'll do it. This month, though, for sure. I will, like, post the poll this month. Is Arc 4 where the anime ended? Yes. Shigaraki tweet comments when? Eventually. I have a couple things to go over first. What'd you think of the last episode of Mob Psycho? I'm not going to talk about the specifics because I know there's people in chat who haven't watched it yet because it only premiered yesterday, but it was very good. How long will it be open for? I also not decided. I'll have to decide everything, really. Ochako top 10. Grah. It might be open for a little bit. Because, I mean, even the official MHA one is open for quite some time, so. Howdy, Ultrabox. How do you feel about the Spinner chapter content from MVA being in the preview for next episode? I was gonna say we'll get to that, but I think that's what I have next, yeah. These are the MHA preview next episode. This is the climax of Core 1, this is the end. After this is Villain Hunt. This looks like fucking shit. Froppy style Black Whip looks like ass. I mean, Deku looks fine, but this looks terrible. Jeez, like, who cares about this? Really? Oh my god, this looks abysmal. This looks abysmal. They put the fucking stinky texture on the hand. Deku on lean. This looks very good. Dobby looks great here. He looks awesome here. Where's the detail? It's gone. Reduced to atoms. Shoto looks like Shoto here. He looks fine. I don't really... It's whatever. Dobby sexy goat. This is whatever. I don't care about this really. Okay. Now this is the interesting part because this is the scene of Spinner grabbing Shigaraki in MVA. So maybe they realized, hey, maybe cutting stuff from MVA was really fucking dumb. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Me when the flashback Spinner scene is actually just one singular frame with some camera shakes, it's more likely than you'd think. What did they do to the panel of Spinner putting the hand on Shigaraki? Dude, I don't know. Oh my god, it's not good. Get ready for the censorship of Compress? Yes. It's pretty gruesome. Before Spinner put on the hand. Yeah, this is likely going to be right before Spinner puts on the hand, and then it's going to be like thinking about this, and he's going to be like, okay, time to save him. Leaks for the episode saying the CRC Machia rival is going to be included? Really? You saw a leaked clip of the Compress reveal scene? Really? Wow. I did not know that was leaked already. Well, this is it. This is the end of Core 1. This is the last time we'll be seeing the opening and ending. Shit got leaked on Wednesday? Oh, I was working Wednesday, that's probably why I didn't see it. So that likely means, that this episode will be like 294, 295, and then our fucking MVA chapter for some reason. I'll give Bones credit if they put MVA missing stuff. Not gonna change Season 5, but it is appreciated. I mean, yeah, as long as the content is adapted in some form, right? Obviously, it would have been better in MVA, but at least we get it all. We get a new OST this episode in Might You. Oh, I see. Can we have Christmas music? Christmas music is copyrighted. Unfortunately. Only great part of the core is the OP and ending? I agree. Thought it was very nice. Here, I'll change the music out of the Eversong Woods. This is World of Warcraft ambient music. When the fuck is Might You playing when the battle ends? I think someone said it in my Discord, actually. Let me look. Might You plays when showing the injuries at the end of 295. Is Dobby's pole dance leaking this? I think it's Diob. Do you want to hear the snippets of the new ending? I probably can't play it. One, because it's copyrighted. Two, because it's super copyrighted because it's not released yet and I'll get fucking executed. So... The entirety of Might You plays after Deku says, you look like you needed saving. It takes 6 minutes before the scene changes from the single frame of rubble. What I missed was gone for the last 6 minutes. We're just talking about the next anime episode. So are we excited for the new opening and ending? Have you ever said your thoughts on the Deku vs Shigaraki anime fight? Yeah, I think Deku vs Shigaraki is the worst the anime has ever been. Genuinely awful. Horrendous. Who's leaking this? It's Diob. D-I-A-B. I don't think he's doing it on Twitter. I think he's doing it in a Discord or something, though. Hopefully the artists don't get arrested for this. They shouldn't. No, it's somebody in the studios leaking, probably. Leakers will spoil the series ending at this point. Yeah, it's very impressive. The new OP is going to have 2.3 seconds of Nagant in the dark before the entirety of Class 1A jumps out in a bright, clear sky. I don't know. I'm not very... So, like, Core 1, like, already started to fall apart, which means that Core 2 is gonna, like... Oh... I see what you mean, Smoke. Yeah. Not great. But, yeah, I hope Core 2 can hold something together. Core 2 gonna be stick figures. At least I got Dobby's dance, man. What more does a man need? Manga's downhill from here? True, yeah. Alright, guys. Do you want to talk about this Tumblr post called Toya and Natsu of Todoroki, the Hidden Abusers? Do you want to talk about nepotism babies, or do you want to talk about everyone's reaction to the Shigaraki body jacking? Which one do you guys want to talk about first? Hi, Ozzy, sorry. Abuse, Shigaraki, Natsu abuser content. Shigaraki, everyone's giving me a different answer. Oh wait, this is what they make polls for, right? Hang on. Let me make a poll. Got this. What do we do first? Nepotism Shigaraki post. Bam. There's a fucking poll. Asa a fraud YouTuber? Gyro, why would you say this? Oh, Shigaraki post and Todoroki abusers are neck and neck, bro. Might as well save the best for last with Shiggy, as it gets like 50% of the vote now. Oh my god, Shigaraki post is clearing with ease. I need to go please do Shiggy first? Oh, it looks like the poll is gonna vote for Shiggy. New Vev art dropped? Wait, oh my god, hang on. New Vev art dropped. No way. I heard Ochako's in Fortnite now? Oh, it's fire. Oh, it's flames, dude. Alright, we're ending the poll. Shigaraki got 50% of the vote anyway, so there we go. Alright. People voted for the Shigaraki post. So, for those unaware, yesterday, I made a post stating that Tomoe Shigaraki has now been body jacked for 2 entire years in real life. Chapter 295. It has been 2 years. Exactly. After this long, how are we feeling about the all-for-one body jacking? Now, as you can see, this was the body jacking in 295. Now, this got quite a lot of responses. I think it got like, how many fucking? It got 91 fucking replies. Jesus Christ. And then we got 85 quote tweets. Oh, wait. Hang on. I need to unmute the word AFO so I can see half of these posts. I forgot to do that earlier. Let me... let me... What the fuck is it? AFO, there it is. Let's... Oh shit, how do I unmute it? There we go. Unmuted AFO. This is possibly the best waiting screen I've ever seen. Alright, there we go. We're back. AFO has been unmuted. So... could have been interesting if AFO had more personality than being a comic book chunibyo drama queen. Him being evil is just because it's entertaining, but it doesn't do much for the story as a whole. True. I've only read some of these because, one, I looked at it when I first posted it and then I closed it. Second, I had AFO muted until just now, so I have not seen a lot of these mentioning AFO. I hate when people act like this is good just because AFO planned it. This for me started the long and painful death of the series. It is a shame. I thought it would have been interesting to seeing Shigaraki struggling to win his body back, but actually managing to defeat the All-for-One vestige. I remember when people thought that AFO was going to die at the Tartarus prison break, didn't expect the two to merge. Yeah, that's true. I remember when we all thought that Shigaraki was gonna be like, fuck you, and kill him at the prison break. 298, right? But instead we got whatever this shit is. On one hand, it fits within the story for AFO to take over Tomura considering the themes on legacy and how the past affects the future. On the other hand, Tomura is such a complex character, and to have him sidelined by a boring villain is such a disservice to Tomura's character. Fair. I remember when we get a prison break arc and Deku leaves to go train in America.
Washing. I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. Your shit be fire probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life. I'll be crying.
Wow. Feels like such a waste for his character, all his development and work just to be turned into a glorified puppet that every once in a while breaks free. Especially now that we effectively have two AFOs, it felt like such a wasted opportunity to lose such a well-defined character. True! It fits way too good. Not good. Shigaraki was built up over the entire series along with his dynamic with Deku. MVA is a top 3 arc and is about his evolution. Having him disappear for more AFO, something we have plenty of, was not a decision I liked. Fair! I feel like Hori purposely did this to make us hunger for Shigaraki, so that when he breaks free from AFO, we cheer for him 100%. That, or I'm just on cope. It's always funny when they end a post with, like, they end, like, a very optimistic post, which is like, or I'm just coping. It makes me laugh every fucking time. It really sucks, not gonna lie. All that long-ass build-up of it being a confrontation between Izuku and Shigaraki, it just turned into a big evil guy can't let go and has to stick his ass where nobody wants him to. If I sent you a tweet, would you open it? It is on topic. Yeah, I would. Fucking hated it, and I fucking hate it now. Started binging the whole series 20 days ago, finished the anime in the first week, and had to jump into the manga. My feelings about anything are all over the place. Cool. It was an awful idea that sucked in every way. If this was, say, a mini arc that ended in AFO's defeat by Shigaraki and gave out his backstory, then yes, it would have worked out, but not for the final arc. I agree. He should have been done in the PLW arc. True. I want to find some positive shit. Where are the positive... Where are the positive replies at, bro? Oh my god. Oh, that's a leak post. Let's scroll past that one real quick. Oh my god, dude. Everyone hates this. The concept is very good and it has many good scenes, and although it is good, I think we have lost much more because Shigaraki had a lot of potential. Hopefully soon he'll be free again. So like there's like kind of a positive post, but even then he's like, it kind of sucks now. Look at the quote retweets. I will. You blocked most of the motherfuckers who like all for one. Wait, you're right. He's right, I did. Oh shit. My bad. Here we go. One of my favorite parts of the story. AFO is one of my most loved mastermind villains. Building Shigaraki up for years into a new form with hatred being his main weapon, AFO just dying off in a prison or something wouldn't have been the move for me. I obviously hope Shigaraki's free in the end, bro. Though. Okay, cool. There's one person who likes it, okay. Let me block him? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd block him too. I was fine with it at first, but then we spent the last nearly 100 chapters with it. The story probably only has another 20 to 30 chapters left, so even if Shigaraki got out of it, it would be too late to undo the damage. Yeah, that's also my thing with it too, right? Because, like, at some point, the damage that has been done far outweighs what it could be. Because at this point, it's been, like I said, 2 real-life years since Shigaraki has been, like, on screen. And that's not a good thing. That's 2 years without people's favorite character, you know? I think MHA still has a year and a half left. I think MHA has like 6 months left. We have someone who's in the middle. Me when I'm in a dog shit character competition and my opponent is AFO. It's been deleted! No! Come on. I was okay with it at first because I was under the assumption that AFO did it not only to shave Shiggy's body during the big fight against Deku, but also to break out his real body and create havoc all over Japan. I see no reason as to why he still needs to be in control after that. You made it a core retweet? Oh, okay. So you better do something on Sunday for the 1000th day anniversary of Twice's death. Sunday? Oh, I forgot to say. Sunday will be my 2nd character tier list, okay? I made one in, was it May? Or was it March? I made one a long time ago, like, at the start of this year. Now we're going to do a 2nd one. And then when the series ends, I will do a 3rd one, and that 3rd one will be the final one. It'll be a video, probably. Are you taking the piss? No, it's been 1,000. It's been 1,000 days, yeah. Feeling fine. To me, it was written from the beginning. AFO's first on-panel appearance was calling Shiggy the new me, and it's perfectly in his character wanting to perpetuate himself in a way or another rather than trust, in a thematic opposite to the generations of OFA. So, like, who retweeted this? Oh, probably blocked him. I don't agree that it was written from the beginning, though. Like, because, like, when? Like, when was it written from the beginning? I would feel actually the exact opposite. I feel like it's been written from the beginning that he's, like, actually his successor. Everyone wants me to block him. I'm not gonna block him. I'm just scrolling. This made me laugh. You see, because I actually, okay, I have a secret to tell you guys. This Shigaraki post I scheduled like 3 months ago, and I had posted something about Mob Psycho ending or something, right? Yeah, I'm not ready to live in a world without Mob Psycho 100. And I forgot that this post got scheduled as Shigaraki post. So then I checked my notifications and I saw this. And I was like, there's no way Ocean Man just posted a 0 on my fucking Mob Psycho post. There's no way he posted a 0 on my Mob Psycho post. But it was fine. AFO really wants to be like Madara. Sure. Hey, Roishi, how's it going? It would have been better to see Shigaraki struggle more against AFO. AFO is not that interesting of a character and would have been way better for him to just let Shigaraki be his own villain against Izuku. He's true. He actually didn't like Mob for a while. I know, dude. It was so sad. But he finally watched Season 1 and enjoyed it. How's the stream been? We went over the popularity poll. We talked about doing our own popularity poll. Thought you might be interested in that. And we looked at the anime a little bit, but not that much. I was on the Twitter. True. It's like Hori wrote it bad on purpose. This made me laugh when I saw it too. When it first happened, I was surprised, but after thinking about the type of person AFO is and what others said about him, it makes sense that he took the body of someone he groomed to be a villain. Sure. I think people are overreacting to the body jacking. If Tomura was the sole main antagonist without AFO, he either dies during the First War or the story barely lasts half a year. It's almost as if people can write the story differently. You know what I mean? It's almost as if this is a story that is written by an author, and the author can change what happens. I don't know, though. I don't know. You know? What do you think of the many, many heroes that are MIA in the final war? I think Hori for gore. Like, Inasa should be there, but he's not. Now this is block-worthy. Wait, MHA isn't real? Unfortunately, Olivia, the only real part about MHA is the UA that you built in Minecraft. That's it. Mid. One of the worst mistakes ever. Shigaraki was set up as the main villain, and yet we need to deal with AFO as the main final bad guy, even though that wasn't set up at all. Daily reminder that AFO barely broke out of the top 40 of the popularity poll. It makes sense, it fits the themes, ugh. Remember new UA being able to connect to Shiketsu? Oh my god, I actually forgot about that until you mentioned it. Always felt Shigaraki been a one-dimensional character, endured parental abuse until he went psycho. Seems reductive, but sure. A subpar villain, used that psychosis for meaning or purpose. I guess that's just agree to disagree. But his motive is pretty exquisite in its simplicity. He wants death, either the hero's or his own, it ain't matter. I don't think that's his motive. But okay. I think this is a reductive post, but okay. Oh, you know it's a good one when they have to put in a fucking screenshot. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised considering Shiggy was never his own villain, just an over-touted henchman of the real big bad. I disagree, but okay. Like, what did Shigaraki actually do that wasn't either guided by or reliant on AFO or the stuff he set up earlier or stolen from other villains? I like how you qualified the statement here as stolen from other villains because that counts as stuff he's done, so you had to go besides the stuff that he's done. But alright. Sure. Why do people want Shiggy to be a worse character? I don't know. What do you think the rest of the AFO's origin is? I don't know. It's like the only thing that I want to see from AFO is his origin, but I assume he's waiting. Hori's waiting until the very end. Every story decision can be boiled down to themes, but they seem to think that just because there is a thematic through line, it's good. Exactly, yeah. No, execution is more important than themes. I don't even dislike the concept of Shigaraki getting all of his power and freedom only to have it stolen away unfairly. True. But the execution of it doesn't actually do anything for Shigaraki's character, and in fact, it actively erases his character. It took all his progression and shot it out the back alley. See, this is cool. This is a good post because it's like, hey, I understand and recognize the thematic relevance and the concept that Horikoshi went for, but the execution is poo-poo, and that's true. This post is true. This post is valid. Oh my god, it's Brawny, no way. Hello, Bronster. Let's see. See, like 90% of these posts are just saying they don't like it. Dude, Bronny, it's been so fucking long since you've been in one of my streams. Oh my god, dude. You've missed like the past 7. I like this post because the image made me smile. This fucking Jawari dot shit is so funny. It kind of sucks, but it makes it all the sweeter when he does say AFO and becomes the main villain again. Copium, dude. I appreciate it, though. I saw you quantified. I know what you are. I saw you say based, and then go let me cook. I need to get roasted on the live. I know what you are. I saw this. Yeah, the whole post is just everyone saying it sucks. Everyone says it's dog shit, fucking sucks. So, now we take a look at the core retweets. God fucking damn it, Gyro. Does anyone genuinely like it? There was 2 posts in that entire quote, like, reply chain that said they liked it. But there's probably more in the quotes, right? Memes aside, I was rather interested in this. It made sense thematically, however now it's just been very underdeveloped. If this wasn't the final arc, then I'd be less mad as Shigaraki could have had an arc to kill AFO to be free, but now it's just I'm disappointed. Yeah, if this wasn't the final arc, I think we could all kind of look past this. Where's Judge Fudge? Judge Fudge has been blocked for like 6 months. Should have let Alex tweet it. It would have been more divisive. Well, if Alex tweeted it, I wouldn't have gotten 578 likes. So no, I needed to tweet it for the likes on Twitter. Bro can't handle the fudge. I got sick of getting fudged. Because it was just like, I would look at my core retweets and it would be him and I would just be like, okay. He got you all fudged up. Literally the reason I dropped MHA. Every time I hear about this body jack, I get internally violent. I fucking hate it and I want our Shigaraki back. Hate it. Kinda unnecessary to be honest. I wrote an essay in the comments last night saying I kinda liked it, but thinking about it, I can agree the execution was kinda meh. Yeah. I think most people don't really have a problem. I don't think most people have a problem with the idea of Shigaraki finally earning his agency and then having it stripped away from him. I think people's issue is that it's the final arc. We've lost Shigaraki for 2 years, and people love Shigaraki. But now we lost him for 2 years, and now we have somebody who's infinitely less interesting. Not a fan of it. I like AFO, and I never found Shigaraki particularly interesting or cool as a villain until the first war, so it's fine by me. So, see, here's a unique take. What we doing? We talked about the popularity poll. I talked about hosting our own popularity poll. We talked about the anime. Now we're going over the responses to my tweet. That's about it. Your core retweet disappeared? Oh, wait, it's not here. Sometimes Twitter orders them very strangely. It'll probably be not near the bottom. I mean, like, this is something you can't really argue against, because if somebody doesn't find somebody interesting, it's just like, I mean, yeah, sure, fair. Whatever, teach their own, right? Here, let's see what they replied with. It would only be a big problem for me if they use AFO being control as an excuse to fully redeem Shigaraki. Do they know, question mark? Yeah, I agree, Bubba. I just mean, like, the idea of Shigaraki losing agency. Not even that it's AFO, but, like, you know, yeah. Garbage, rubbish, trash, Basura, Gomi, Fatra, Tokyo Revengers, it is not good. It's just AFO, bring Shiggy back, Hori, return him to us. My hero's been in the gutter. Dude, holy shit. Making AFO the center of evil is not a bad decision. He's always been arrogant in that way. It's not that he didn't mold Tomer as his successor, it's simply the way that he's going around it that's going to be his downfall. What? Oh shit. Twice is fighting in the replies. It's not that it doesn't make sense for AFO, it contradicts the narrative of Deku and Shigaraki being flawed successors or perfect figures that strive to become new symbols in their own way. Isn't Shigaraki a flawed successor? Is that what you said? The difference lies in the fact that AFO interfered with his growth when it wasn't necessary anymore, unlike All Might with Deku. Oh, whatever. Oh shit, the kids are fighting. Yeah, AFO bodyjacking Shiggy just kind of makes it get a jail free card to more easily redeem Shiggy and get him out on his side of the goodies, or really have a reason to side with them. That was never the narrative. It's so frustrating to seeing a series that you once loved devolve into such a terrible mess of wasted ideas and potential. Oof. Brutal. 2 years? I was going to go on a whole spiel as to why I don't like it. Mainly its execution, but nobody wants to see that, so simply put, it's not the best. I think you underestimate. I don't know who you are. I think you underestimate how much people love hate posting, okay? I dislike it. I hate it. Me when I'm a dog shit character competition. There it is, dude. Let's go. I found it skinny. Can't say I'm a fan of it. Cool concept but lame execution. Bringing back AFO has easily been one of the worst decisions Horikoshi has made. I would lower my expectations for Shiggy to come back and take over AFO again, since Hori has already confirmed the series is coming to an end. Even if Shigaraki took control, he ain't gonna do that much, to be honest. True. Not good at all. Wow. The duality of man. It is the best decision Horikoshi has made. It is the worst decision Horikoshi has made. You know, I really have to commend Horikoshi as a writer, not gonna lie. He somehow managed to sabotage an actual god-tier villain for some hot dog water-ass plot. Damn, it's got 161 likes. Wow. Well, everyone hates this. Almost everyone hates this. Oh yeah, I forgot Munsta replied, yeah. Munsta said, oh, I don't know, like, I like AFO and Shiggy, but I don't really like this plot point. Like, I feel like Hori could have made Shiggy become AFO's successor and just not have them become the same entity, pretty much. Not saying it would make more sense for AFO to not have his cake and eat it too, but I would have vastly preferred them being separate over what we have now. Also, if Shiggy shows up in the finale, he's just gonna be there for 2 seconds and then just die or some shit. Hello, Hajime. So, I mean, yeah. The responses are... The Walter White gift made me laugh. People really don't fuck with this, huh? There's like 5 or 6 positive replies, I think. Well. This is so true. In Bronny's hands, this plotline would have been different. Wow. He true. He valid. I was rereading chapter 334 and that one, the one SNS Ghost nerfs AFO, and I find out that she actually kills Shigaraki in the scene. Because if you look at the panel after she disappears, only AFO is on screen. Maybe I have to look at it again, probably. Well, I can confirm that 99% of the replies were saying this is fucking garbage. So, honestly, not what I was expecting. I expected some more. I expected some more people thinking it was a little cool. I don't know. Unblock the AFO fans. I don't have that many AFO fans blocked. Just a couple. Honestly, seems that the manga industry in Japan is at a similar point Hollywood is in for a few years now. Whole cultural industries are controlled by 2 to 3 companies, and that is the downfall of art. Check Twitter DMs. Okay, hang on. Everyone always wants to DM me stuff for stream. Everyone always wants to be on stream. Let's see. How much is a couple? Shh. I disagree with whoever said that. I'm not sure about the manga industry. Is it fair to say that Tomura as a character doesn't really exist anymore? It looks like he's been basically erased. USJ envy or appeal of Tomura hasn't been seen since the last war. And I don't hold much hope for Tomura or what he stood for to return anymore. The whole Tenko identity is pretty weird to me. When Shigaraki went to the Vestige World in the War Arc, I thought Tenko was a manifestation of his trauma, not an entirely separate identity like it has been depicted since the SNS arc. Tenko was influenced, sure, but he still chose to become Shigaraki. I think making Tenko a separate entity takes away from the character since it makes it seem like he wasn't ever in control of his own actions and dumbs down his character to just a victim. Yeah, I agree. I think Tenko is more interesting as Tomura is more interesting as like Tomura had agency. People like to say that Tomura never had agency. It's not true. Tomura like for sure had agency. And the take that he never had agency like kind of pisses me off, not gonna lie. Like you can fucking be groomed and still have agency. Just got a DM. Taking a screenshot of this. Why did I just get this DM? What does he mean by this? Like how somebody said gyro. That's gotta be Jay. You're right, it's Jay. Joey? Interesting. Interesting DM. Are you allowed to show that? Yeah. To try to woo you? It's my time to leave. Alright. We talked about the post. It was everyone hates it. Out of curiosity, did you discuss the Bakugo tweet people kind of jumped you for? No, but it's on the docket, don't worry. I have a lot of stuff to talk about today. Solar Lotus, hey man, how's it going? Abuse time? Yes. Time for the Todoroki fanfic, okay? Now, we got this post did the rounds on Twitter a little bit. Toya and Natsuo Todoroki, the hidden abusers. Bakugo tweet? Yeah, Bronny, we'll get to it. I made an objectively true Bakugo tweet, and the shippers were not happy. There's a Tumblr post by the Darting and Sprinting. I'll go ahead and link it because I'm not a filthy content stealer. This link is fucking massive. If I just... Fuck. If I just take this link, does this still work? Yeah, it does, okay. Here. If anyone wants to read it on their own or wants it for whatever. Alright. Before the reveal of Toya's backstory, fans assumed that Enji was the root cause of his family's breaking apart. He was only shown in a negative light, as Shoto implied that Enji forced Rei to marry him, and he showed hitting his loved ones. Already off to a bad start, because, it's not an assumption, this is, this is what happened. But alright. However, Shoto was the youngest. He didn't know what the family was like during the early days. Additionally, he didn't know his siblings at all and how they affected the family unit. Toya's backstory shows how much context Shoto was truly missing. Why do you think that Shoto didn't know his siblings? Why do you guys think that? I think there's a particular reason. Just can't put my finger on it. Hey, Legend. For those who forget, Shoto didn't know what his siblings were like because he was isolated. How did we get to this point? It showed that Enji was similar to Rei, someone having their mental health worn down by another person and lashing out as a result. Toya was the true cause of Todoroki's downfall. While it's rare, children who abuse their parents is a real thing. It's no coincidence that Enji and Rei's mental health began declining around the same time. Wow. That might possibly be one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. It's up there. It is certainly up there. We are accusing an 11-year-old child of being abusive to their parents. Enji's abuse isn't even subtext, it's just text. And I want you guys to remember, Toya was abandoned, more or less, by his parents. Well, mostly by Endeavor. Because Endeavor wanted to focus on Shoto and also didn't want to encourage Toya to use his power because his power hurt him. How do you extrapolate this? Can someone make sure this guy never becomes a parent? Unfortunately, we cannot. Before he began burning himself, his parents and sister were a happy union. Enji approached Rei to have a traditional arranged marriage. Okay, didn't approach Rei. Let's get that out of the way. An arranged marriage is not approaching... That's just marriage. An arranged marriage is approaching the family and buying somebody, okay? So the framing of this is already very disingenuous. Chat's going wild right now. She agreed to help her family. This is bad. This is not a good thing, by the way. Feeling like you're backed into a corner. This is bad. Okay. She wasn't forced into it. Okay. She knew everything from the start. They had a comfortable setup. Rei would be taken care of with a large house and hired staff. Despite the business-like founding of their relationship, they went on dates to genuinely bond with each other. Angie wanted to learn all the little things his wife liked. I mean, true. Still weird. It's still weird that this was an arranged marriage, but sure. This did happen. Can't deny it. Even if it didn't fit his plan for a hero heir, Enji listened to Rei's desire for a second child in order to give their firstborn a companion. If that's true, yeah. Todoroki. Enji was much less unhinged at this point. Imagine whoever wrote this shit pulling up as your lawyer. Despite having the former trauma of his father's deaths, Enji genuinely wanted to be a family man. Wait, what? Why would your father dying make you not want to have a family? What? Angie didn't judge Toya and Fuyumi on their quirks. While they didn't have the exact hybrid quirk he had hoped for, he said he was satisfied with his life. He was shown looking after his two children when he's sitting with sleeping Fuyumi and gently stopping Toya from waking her. True, sure. Do people not know that abusers can sometimes do nice things? No, it's like a foreign concept. He began to do casual training with Toya, despite only having a fire quirk. Toya was shown to enjoy their time together and wanted to be a hero. Angie was ensuring his son a bright future as the hero career is well paid and highly respected. Okay. A father hoping his children will follow in his footsteps is fairly normal. Doesn't make it good. Pressure of expectation and all that. Don't really, like, do we really need to go over the pressure of expectation in My Hero Academia? Like, do we really have to go over, like... Okay. It's like a farmer training their young children so they can inherit the farm once they're older. Okay, what if they don't want to, though? Or, like, what if... Like... In some ways, Enji was right to do his quirk... Oh... Oh, wow. Didn't expect that one. Didn't expect to get the actually arranged marriages and... Whoa, dude. That's weird. I didn't expect that one. Okay. All Might wouldn't be around forever. Oh, so we should, like, do arranged marriages and... Okay. And force children into being soldiers? Wow. This was like sketch the owl, draw the rest of the fucking owl. How did we get here? Most heroes slacked off and took number 1 for granted, but Engie realized they couldn't give up on getting stronger. Otherwise, they'd be left vulnerable when All Might inevitably retired or died. Decades later, Hawks admitted Engie had been right all along. So, this is very disingenuous framing of Endeavor's goal. Endeavor's goal was not because Hero Society was lacking. Endeavor's goal was just to surpass All Might because he was fucking insecure. This is a red pill take. This is crazy. Hawks admitted Engie had been right. That's not what that means. That's not what this page means at all. This page means that Hawks saw Engie being the only person trying to surpass him. That's what inspired him. This is weird. This is crazy. Okay. Though Endeavor wasn't delusional, he still knew the limits of his body. While he couldn't slack on improving his own Hellflame, Endeavor always does the practical thing. He had to think outside the box and find an alternative route. He'd swallow his pride and he'd trust somebody else to do what was necessary. This is not him swallowing his pride. Toya is his pride. He had a child because of his pride. So... Guy's only exposure to arranged marriage is fanfiction. Engie secured one of the most powerful quirks ever seen, half cold, half hot. It helped ensure Japan's future and thousands could be saved. I feel like you're skipping a few you're skipping a few paragraphs here. I feel like we went from okay. The children who couldn't fulfill the goal weren't ill-treated. That's wrong. That's just objectively wrong. Engie never called them insulting names to their faces. He gave them the freedom to pursue whatever career they wanted. He ensured them they were cared for, with hired a nanny. And, okay, so ensuring your children are cared for is like it's the bare minimum. The reality is they were neglected and they were isolated from each other. That's abuse, okay? Abuse isn't always physical. Abuse isn't always verbal. Being neglected by your parents emotionally is abuse. Isolating your kids from each other because they're not like on like they're in different realities, that's abuse. And yeah, okay, somebody points out in chat, if you pan up a little bit, if this camera panned up like a little bit, Shoto would be getting dragged across the wood. When Toya began burning himself, Engie stopped the training because he was worried for his well-being. Toya refused to listen and took the warnings about his medical conditions as a personal attack. I mean, not necessarily as a personal attack, no. He didn't take it as a personal attack. He took it as a child who is now... He took it as a child who was getting all of his father's attention, and now he's getting none of his father's attention, and now he's getting isolated from his father. As a child, that's going to fuck you up. He would begin lashing out at every one of his family members. He'd storm away from Fuyumi and say her opinions don't matter because she's a girl. Okay, he's like 9 years old, bro. He's like 9 years old. No, he's like 6 years old in this. He's a literal fucking... He's a baby. He's not even in the double digits, bro. Toya pushed Engie to have more... What? You're fucked in your head. No way. No way, dude. No way. You're actually insane, dude. Oh my god, there's no fucking way. I froze. I fucking froze. His father hoped to distract him by giving him more siblings and giving the burden of being his heir to someone else. Toya hated his brothers for merely being born, which is a very unusual trait for such a young child to have. Oh my god. You're actually a fucking... I think you're actually a piece of shit, like in real life. There's no way. I think you're actually a piece of shit in real life. Like, oh my god. You guys know that I try to say, like, at the end of the day, guys, this is just manga, like, that's not a big deal. And, like, don't harass people or whatever. And obviously still don't harass this person, but, like, I think you're actually a scumbag in real life. Angie apologist and Bakugo stands need to duke it out to see who belongs in an asylum more, because there ain't no way. This implies that Toya was born with a predisposition for violence and dangerous grudges. What? No, it doesn't. Also, I think the funny part is that, like, this is dissonance, right? Because you're talking about how it's actually noble to, like, be a hero and save people, but at the end of the day, being a hero is just being, like, an agent of the state who is, like, sanctioned violence. So, like, you're impugning this, like, 9-year-old for potentially having a predisposition for violence, but you want him to be a hero to save people, right? When being a hero is violence. So, interesting dissonance there, but okay. No matter which parents Toya was born to, anyone would be punished to the brink with such a stressful child. I think you're a fucking idiot. Like, actually. I think the issue is you're reading shit off Tumblr. I wanted to read the post because everyone was talking about the post. Wow. This is so long. This is actually so long. And I don't know if I have it in me to keep going. Dude, this is so long. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I want to read all this. Keep reading, please. Oh, man. We'll read like 2 more, okay? We'll read like 2 more paragraphs. Maybe the internet's ability to just let anyone say anything to the audience was a mistake. Okay. And then Toya proved he was the worst one in the family at the age of 8. No way, dude. No way. Dude. Dude. He used his fire quirk against his mother and baby brother, trying to kill them. Additionally, the rest of the family was nearby and they were almost caught in the crossfire. The only reason nobody was hurt was because Enji saved everyone. Dude. Yeah, I posted the link earlier, but I'll post it again. If anyone wants to read it on their own time. Little bro is just being a little silly. I froze, man. I don't know, I froze. Okay, somebody said we should read the last paragraph, so... Natsuo has no right to scream, falsely accuse, or raise his fist against Enji. The only abuser in those moments was Natsuo. If he's not careful, he might become the one that the rest of the family needs to distance themselves from. If Natsuo keeps this up for too long, he'll need his own atonement. Wow. you are one of the most stupid fucking assholes I've ever had the misfortune of being aware of the existence. Oh my god, they're getting cooked. They're getting fucking roasted. You are so fucking dumb. Holy shit. Are we sure this isn't an elaborate troll? I mean, you can never know, right? But, like, people are pretty fucking stupid, I don't know. Do they have anything else on their account? Is this it? This is their only post. This might be a troll, but at the same time, they could have also known this was a hot take and made it an alt. It could be a lot of things. At the same time, though, like if you are a troll and you write a post this long, it's kind of fucking sad, to be honest with you. We should cook up something worse in the Discord. Do not attach my name to that shit. I'm not interested. You got shat on for trolling, that's true too, yeah. Bubba trolled troll. Bubba wrote like a very measly troll, yet he got cooked so hard. Alright, is it time to talk about the nepotism babies now? Are we ready to talk about Bakugo? Boy oh boy. Darting and sprinting being their header, being their DN, might be referencing them just making this account to say this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, so the reason why this discourse started to begin with, makes a threat accusing the two children who suffered horrible domestic trauma of being the abusers leaves. Okay. So, the reason all of this discourse started is because New York Magazine had posted an article stating on the cover of New York Magazine, extremely overanalyzing Hollywood's Nepo baby boom. And this basically just started a lot of discourse about who has what they have because of nepotism. And if you don't know what nepotism is getting somewhere in the world or in careers because of who you know or like your family. And for this example, it's because all these people's parents, I think, are in the Hollywood industry or something like that. Yeah, you cannot escape this article. This was a very, very big article, and it started takes on Twitter about certain characters, some of which were so hot that the account has now gone private. But what this post said before they went private is, you know, it's kind of sad that Bakugo's not going to be the #1 hero, and instead the #1 hero is going to be Deku, who is a nepotism baby. Oh lord. Oh lord. Did that start discourse on twitter.com? Boy oh boy. Does he know? Deku being a nepo baby? Yes. The idea was that because Deku got one for all, he was a product of nepotism. Who was a nepotism baby? His dad hasn't been around for the entire story. Yeah. A lot of people responded, including me. Oh, hey, Bronny, I'm glad you're here for this. Including me. I don't quote retweet people because people complain because I have so many followers. They're like, "Oh my god, you're sending people after small accounts." So I usually I don't quote retweet it. So I didn't quote retweet it, but I posted Bakugo fans thinking Deku is the privileged one when their fave was born with an extremely versatile quirk that put him on the fast track to success, had extremely well-off parents, and pretty much faces zero social repercussions for his crass behavior is hysterical. So, yeah. Is this wrong? If you think it's wrong, I would like to know why you think it's wrong. Because there's nothing wrong about this. The entire point of Bakugo's character was that he was born with a quirk that is very strong. This was referenced when they were children. To be so wrong and yet so brave. His teachers and everyone around him was like, hey, that's impressive. You have a really good quirk. You're going to make it far. So that's true. Extremely well-off parents. I think his parents were in the fashion industry, right? Let me look, maybe make sure real quick. I think he has his occupation somewhere. Something. They work in the fashion industry. And they have a very big house. So, I don't know. Seems wealthy. Especially when you compare it to Midoriya, who lives in an apartment. Like a really small apartment. And third, faces pretty much zero social repercussions for his crass behavior. I mean, this is just explicitly true. Like, there's no way you could disagree with this. And then I said, this isn't even to say that Bakugo didn't work hard, by the way, because I'm sure he did work to get to where he is, because it's undeniable, right? Like, to get to where you are, you do have to work a little bit, right? Like, it's impossible not to. But a lot of people on here are in denial about their privileged boy, which is true. Bakugo is very privileged. Now, what I think is very funny is this response to this post that's like, Bakugo had to work to make that quirk versatile, you know? Like, they wanted to be Miria really badly. But more importantly is, this argument, like, it feels like they just like billionaires. Like, I feel like Bakugo fans just like billionaires and they like the monarchy. It's like, oh, yeah, so, like, of course, Bubba, or not Bubba, why did I say Bubba? Let's just say Bubba. Of course, Bubba was born, you know, his parents are billionaires and they own a bunch of companies, but, like, he had to work to become the CEO of his parents' company. Sure. Like, come on. This argument, you just like billionaires. Bro's got a little crush. Oh yeah, then somebody posted the fucking the Natsuo thread, yeah. You're saying Bakugo is Elon Musk? Bakugo is a very Elon Musk type figure, yes. Who is more annoying, Bakugo fans or Elon fans? Oh, Elon fans, yeah, definitely. Because the shit that they say actually has consequences in real life. Bakugo fans are just a little goofy. He started in an expensive garage. Val very much confused me with this reply. Deku literally went from a quirkless loser to getting the #1 hero's quirk, which then later on came with an even bigger addition of 6 more quirks. Lol, what the fuck are you saying? And like, what does it have to do with privilege? I don't know what that has to do with privilege. I don't know what he meant by this. Truthfully. That's not nepotism. I don't know what that means. He earned one for all, did he not? He had to endure 15 years of hell to get to it, did he not? I agree, Penguin. It's very funny. Bubba trolled and he got ratioed, I think. Bubba got his ass kicked. Oh my god, you got way more replies than I thought you would. Okay. Deku being able to have a quirk as a result of him having to work himself to failure every day for 10 months. True. And then spending about 6 months learning to control his quirk. True. Then having new quirks and having to learn to control them. If Deku wasn't a prodigy, he would be dead by now. I don't even think he's a prodigy. Because I think the entire idea of Deku being like the last user of One For All is that he's not a prodigy, right? It's just like he just got really lucky. Deku literally changing his whole lifestyle and pushing his body to its absolute limit just to earn power that damages him more than it helps him, while others are born with it, yet Deku is apparently privileged. True! Hey, Michael. He was born lucky and Deku was lucky to be born. That's a good way to put it, yeah. Deku was given a broken power, yes, but Bakugo's power was given to... Bakugo's power wasn't given to him, he was born with it. That's the difference. This was his power at birth. Oh, he said he was born with it. Okay, never mind. Deku is still privileged, though. Okay. Okay. Typical trust fund baby shenanigans. This is true as fuck, by the way. Oh yeah, I think my third reply. I think my third reply really pissed people off, because this one got a lot of quote retweets. What did Bakugo have to deal with? Sometimes his feelings got hurt because of his inferiority complex, and then he had to apologize for being a fucking dickhead to a marginalized person. He's so brave. People got really mad at this one. Is it wrong? Nope. It's definitely not wrong. He's went through a lot during the series. He may have started as the top dog, but it was an illusion brought on by all the praises he got as a kid. Oh, so sometimes his feelings got hurt because of his inferiority complex. Okay. Yeah, he totally never got publicly attacked by the sludge villain. Okay. That it? Never got kidnapped. Yeah, that sucked. Had to live with the guilt of ending his childhood idol. I agree. That's bad. Yeah. Don't know what that has to do with his status, though. Didn't totally die in a very painful way, but he has such an easy and effortless life. Compared to Deku? Yeah. Yeah, he does. You're getting flamed for being right. Fucking spit. You beat the ratio, plus you're right. The hell you mean he didn't went through shit? Motherfucker literally got brutalized and is dead. What are you reading? Get off your high horse, anti-tuber experience and read the manga. Deku better. I don't know what to say. Deku better. Deku trauma power scaling is higher. I don't know what to say. The thread was good up until this point. Y'all just don't know how to separate your dislike for Bakugo and his character development. But why do people think I dislike Bakugo? Like, why do people think I dislike Bakugo? I genuinely don't understand it. For a long time, before Bakugo's death, of course, I was like the only person. I was like the only person on our like side of MHA Twitter who like defends Bakugo about anything. Bakugo would always be getting like roasted and fucking toasted, and I would be like, "Oh, guys, he's not that fucking bad." He never felt anything from the sludge villain. This is true. Saying he did is headcanon. He was never traumatized by the kidnapping, and the fact that it hasn't been brought up again showed up how much he cared. I don't know if I agree with that part, but yeah, sure. I'm just happy people recognize you as a YouTuber, yeah. Motherfuckers in the court retweets will uplift the fuck out of Bakugo's apology, yet contradict themselves by getting mad over someone pointing out the literally reason he said sorry. This is true! This is why he said sorry, because he was like, wow, I'm kind of a fucking asshole. Like he said. Bakugo stands are missing the point on this one, and it's kind of strange how... Oh, I think they said Bakugo in the reply, so I can't read it. Fuck. I forgot I have Bakugo muted. It's pretty interesting how you can scroll through the core retweets and you can see the halfway line of the recent quote who agrees with Asa and the Bakugo stands disagreeing with him in the older core retweets. I mean, yeah, that's just kind of how Twitter works, so, like, eventually people will find it, right? So, like, obviously my tweet will go out to the people who like me first, and then people will be like, hey, fuck you. Sometimes it's also the other way around. Ass is right, stop booing him. Bakugo bullied and teased Deku for like 10 to 12 years. It was like 15 years, but yeah. Before they got into UA, and before he was kidnapped and put in danger. I'm sure he has trauma and baggage from all that, but he didn't go through shit like Deku did before then. True! Exactly, Caper, yes. Time for the J opinion? That's never a good sign. Let's see the J opinion, hang on. A bit late to the party on this, but what exactly did Deku gain over Bakugo from being a so-called nepotist baby? He's really not. Constant broken bones with lifelong permanent damage to his body. The weight of responsibility no adult but All Might in the series had. The target of the strongest and most threatening villains in the series on his back. Having to work harder than anyone else in the series to get where he is. I don't understand how you can look at someone whose natural genetics have him skilled at AFO and Shigaraki and say Deku is the privileged one. True! Who would win in a death battle? OPM top 8... Top S heroes or MHA top 10 heroes? Any series usually beats MHA, so... Not all the time, but most of the time. Bakugo stands prove they're worse than your goat bullied Deku for being different. He was a kid. 10 years and he didn't learn his lesson until Deku became Batman for an arc. And y'all are mad because he's right. He barely goes through any struggles besides the LOV kidnapping. I agree. Yes. He was scared though. No, he wasn't. He was literally talking back to Tomura like nothing. That's true too, yeah. Bakugo, during the kidnap, was like, he was chilling. He was chilling. He was like, he was trying to get himself fucking killed. He was like fighting back to Shigaraki. Asa getting cooked for literally being correct. Oh my god, how did this happen? Getting trauma at age 16, living through life being targeted for harassment for 10 years. Y'all can quote all you want, but he's right. The point of the thread is that people saying Deku was nepotism baby and that Bakugo had it harder than him before getting into UA's bullshit. True. Every time someone has a normal opinion on Bakugo fans, stop hating on him, you're just a hater. I saw this one. This one Farber likes, dude. Good for you. I don't know why Ass is getting cooked when he is right. Pre-UA Bakugo didn't have to deal with any hardship like Izuku did. His backstory is literally just being praised in the river scene. That's how Hori wrote him and is the point of his character development. Let go of his ego. True! What are your opinions on a potential time skip MHA series? Never happening. Hori wants to be done so bad. This is true. This is based in true pilled. I like Bakugo, dude. Sophia has a lot of Bakugo takes, so she's been waiting to say that. Is this Sophia? I don't know who this is. I just know that they follow me. Complex, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Do not ever speak on Bakugo again. I'm about to speak on Bakugo again right now, hang on. I don't want to say scales because it's like... that sounds like I'm power scaling it. The minimum amount of... Yeah. Equates is a good word. Let the hate flow through you. I have to, like, rein it in a little bit, okay? I'm supposed to be a little bit smarter on Twitter, okay? The Bubba vocabulary? I'm pretty sure I use the word equates in, like, every one of my videos, so you should thank me. But wait, there's more. One vaguely negative comment on their fave and they take it as a personal attack, assuming you just have to hate Bakugo if you have criticism. I don't watch the videos, I don't believe you. Bakugo has his own sad man's parade of angry fangirls. I'll put that in quotes. Can I be honest? I don't know what to type anymore. I love being objectively correct all the time, dude. It's so based. You have a thing for getting abused? Well, I don't have notifications on, so, like, people say things to me and I don't see them. So it's not really me getting abused, it's more like me just, like, talking. And, like, what are they gonna say now? Like, I don't know. The core retweet started, it's probably somebody on here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, let's see. I think I have another one in the tank. Give me a second. Let me think about a word this 1 second. I was wondering what you in chat thought about All Might potentially returning to the series for a final moment in the war reminded with his prime. I don't think he should ever be rewound, personally. I think that's a little goofy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You made a drawing of a sleeping diamond dragon? That's badass, dude. Whoops. Hashtag I'm a real Bakugo fan. There we go. Stop poking the bear? Dude, they can yell into the void if they want. I'm not gonna see it. Yeah, this is true too. What the fuck? How did I forget this? Literally, Deku also got attacked by the same thing. Like, Bakugo doesn't even think of him when brought up to him, was talking shit and attacked Shiggy, was the target of kidnapping in front of AFO, didn't get a vision like Deku and Ko did. Bakugo trauma though. If you guys are real Bakugo fans, make sure you reply with "I'm a real Bakugo fan." Us hashtag real Bakugo fans. We have to be the ones that rise up out of this, okay? What even led to these tweets anyway? You might have missed it, but there was an article about nepotism babies, and somebody called Deku a nepotism baby, so I responded to that discourse, and I cooked, and people tried to cook me, but they're too illiterate to cook me, so they failed. Opinions on the next possible deaths outside of the obvious Dobby and Endeavor? Nobody. For real. Like, I'm actually 100% serious. I don't think anyone dies in the series. What's the name for the Asa Bakugo fan squad? I don't know. Yeah, don't put... Oh. There we go. Asa assassinators. I'm a real Bakugo fan, let's go! Let's go, we got Bakugo fans! Any and all Bakugo fans reply to this tweet, okay? Yes, dude. We have Bakugo fans. Let's go. Gran Torino surviving is probably top 5 MHAL. I agree, yes. The Twitter views is throwing me off. I don't have that shit yet. Thank God, dude. Excellent. At least before his fake out death, yeah, we don't talk about that, okay? When we're dunking on the fake Bakugo fans, we don't talk about that. AFO and Garaki better survive than the best ship in the series. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I agree. I thought about hiding it, but you know what, I like it, it's fine. Well. Yeah, we're reclaiming Bakugo. This is a good ass tweet, dude. We need to frame this. This is like my Ochako tweet. I have like a few tweets out there that really made people mad, and this is one of them. This alongside the Ochako tweet need to be framed on my wall. I need to print these out. You all better show the F up when Bakugo comes back to life with One for All. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it's dog shit. What was the Ochako tweet? I made a tweet. Back after 327 or something. Whenever the chapter was when Ochako went to sleep, and people were like, "You are judging way too early. Obviously, Deku and Ochako are gonna wake up in the middle of the night next chapter, and they're gonna talk." And I waited a chapter. The chapter came out. They didn't talk, and I was like, I deeply apologize. I should have waited for Deku and Ochako to talk. I was very spiteful. And I retweeted it for like 6 weeks in a row because the talk never happened. And then it finally did, and it was good. But her falling asleep was still goofy. That's the Ochako tweet. They didn't talk for months. Yeah. You should be spiteful. Even I admit it was bad. I mean, yeah. Bubba, you admit that it's bad because you want better. It's totally reasonable. Almost 4 months later. Yeah, it's crazy. Am I farming it? How's the... Let's go, dude. Let's go. We got Bakugo fans. This one's my favorite. The nepotism goes crazy. Do I still have these open? Oh, I do still have these open. Whoops. This is a great stream, everyone. We're making great progress today. Skipping church for this? You should be. This is essentially church, honestly, if we're real. So, do you see yourself making JJK content in the future? No, honestly I don't. I know I have quite a few JJK enjoyers in my chat, but like... I'm not personally super invested in it. Does that make you a priest? I am an ordained minister, so... Thoughts on the MHA popularity poll? Mid. I have to look at the tweet. Which one? This one? Or this one? Did you ever read Naruto? Nope. There's 2 replies to this and I can't see them. Because I muted Bakugo. You made a tweet? Did you? I don't know what your Twitter handle is, I don't think. There's a lot of people where I don't know your Twitter handles, unfortunately. Have you gotten past the first season? Yeah, I'm more or less caught up on JJK. I'm not super invested in it. Lol. There's 2 private tweets. Ice Devil. Did you reply to this? How's a real fan gonna mute Bakugo? I didn't mute Bakugo because of Bakugo, okay? I muted Bakugo because of his fans. So he doesn't see the Bakugo hate. Exactly, dude! Let's go! Let's go, Bubba! Yo, Rohan. We just went through the Bakugo tweet, bro. You missed it. So I don't have that many things left to talk about. The things I have left are this Nux video, because apparently I'm in this Nux video very briefly. Like one of my videos is in the background or something. I think I just saw it. Oh well. I don't know if you want to watch that on stream, maybe it'll be funny. I also have Fortnite stuff open. Because Fortnite had a very funny gaming moment. Copyright strike him. I don't know, do we want to hear what Nux has to say about My Hero Academia? His previous My Hero Academia videos were apparently not very good. Some say they were bad, even. I think you should read or watch Naruto, not only as a fan as memeable as it may seem to referring to Naruto nowadays, your analysis on tropes and ideology would be a great watch. Can you check tweet for last time? This one? Like, I don't know what tweet you're talking about. Nux got a mill on Deku's head. Yeah, I've heard his Deku video was very bad. He just says some people say Shiggy is fantastic and shows your video. It's true. Some people do say that. And some people are me. Oh, I found your tweet now. I'm sorry, you said Bakugo in it, so I couldn't see it. This is badass though. Nice. This is sick. Everyone like this tweet, okay? All I know about Nux is this guy, all I know about Nux is that he made a very bad Deku video. And he also, made videos of, like, donating streamers the N-word to try to get them to say it. Do I think Season 6 will end on Deku telling Class 1A about OFA and leaving UA? No. It's got, like, at least 20 chapters after that. Because, like, I'm curious what he has to say about MHA losing its identity, to be honest with you. Because, you know, he's not been a very big fan of My Hero Academia in the past from what I've heard about his videos. Yeah, I'm not invested in the Nux lore either. Let's react to Andy for a second.
It's been a long time, My Hero Academia fans. Last time I talked to you guys, it was about a certain character that died. Well, today we're here for much sadder news.
Dude, I don't think I've ever heard his voice before. I think this is like literally the first time I've heard his voice. Get ready for Nux copyright strike. I'm pretty sure he also does exactly this React Andy stuff. Plus, it's not gonna be like, I'm just not gonna watch it straight through.
We're talking about a character that died. We're talking about a franchise that died. Now, I know a lot of people love My Hero Academia, and I am one of those people. I think it's easily in the top 70 anime of all time.
Top 70, yeah, okay. Top 70, got it. I don't really fuck with Nux personally. I don't actually like the vibes. Like I said, the only thing I know about him is that he tried to get people to say the N-word, and I think it's very cringe, so.
Alright, that doesn't sound too good. But the point is, I wanted to talk about something very important today. I wanted to talk about how My Hero Academia lost its identity. I don't want to say the great fall off of My Hero Academia.
So, like, I have this belief about My Hero Academia, okay? I have this belief where, like, if you don't like the Culture Festival, I don't take your opinion seriously. And for a lot of people like Nux and general anime fans, I don't take their opinion seriously about MHA. So when somebody like Nux says that MHA lost its identity, I'm not going to take you very seriously. If somebody like Bronny, or I guess most people in this chat, like Bubba, like Ocean Man, if they wanted to say MHA lost its identity, I'd be like, okay, he valid. I'm listening. But when he says it, I'm just kind of like, okay, sure. But let's hear him out. Maybe he's gonna spit.
Because I don't think it fell off per se, as much as it kind of forgot its strongest points. And today we are going to talk about why My Hero Academia is amazing and why My Hero Academia forgot what made it so great. This is a very...
Let me think. I'm assuming what he's gonna be like is... I don't know. I tried to think about what general anime fans like about My Hero Academia, and I kind of froze. I actually don't know. I don't know, like cool fights, but not really. My Hero Academia doesn't really have cool fights. I guess we'll find out.
Very important video that everyone in the world should see, because I will get a lot of ad revenue if they do. So please leave a like, and please subscribe and share and stuff, and please don't blast me. Just because I think Deku is one of the worst shonen protagonists of all time, that doesn't mean I hate My Hero Academia.
One of the worst shonen protagonists of all time. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. That is insane.
Academia, I was the My Hero stan since Season 2. I think Season 2 of My Hero Academia was peak, and I will tell you exactly why.
Okay, I figured out what he likes about My Hero Academia. he liked the cool fights. I figured it out. So he's gonna say that he liked season 3, kind of, and then season 4 was okay, and then season 5 and 6 are probably gonna be mid or something. I don't know.
Why? First of all, I want to note that Shigaraki has been really glowing up lately. I don't want to spoil almost anything. I just want to talk about the broad concepts in this video. I like.
Wait, is he talking about only the anime or the manga? Because there's no way he's talking about the manga, right? Because if he's talking about the anime, then I still don't know why he thinks Midoriya is the worst shonen protagonist of all time. Because he hasn't gotten bad yet. Okay.
Like doing that stuff more, but Shigaraki has become a fantastic antagonist. So you're probably wondering, me, a dude who likes antagonists more than protagonists almost 100% of the time, why am I blasting a series when their current antagonist is so good? It's a very
His voice and cadence reminds me of 2012 Minecraft YouTubers. It'll be very important to note that he's going to fixate one particular character to encapsulate his whole thesis. I guess we'll find out, huh? I remember him saying that Stain, Endeavor, and Lemillion are his favorite characters. Okay, so like the basic package. Got it.
very good question. And that's because it's not the protagonists or the antagonists that makes My Hero Academia great. My Hero Academia is great because it tackles what society would look like in a culture where 90% of people develop supernatural abilities.
Okay, so wouldn't that extend to the characters though? So like, if My Hero Academia captures, which I agree with, by the way, I agree that My Hero Academia pretty solidly, at least for the first two acts, captures the idea of what a superhuman society would be like. But that would be the characters as well. The characters would embody that idea of a superhuman society.
Where you get supervillains and you get superheroes and you get the gray zone in between. That is the best part of My Hero Academia. Because every time I see someone review My Hero Academia, they're either saying, the great fall-off of My Hero, or My Hero is the best show of all time. And unfortunately, you're all wrong. It's amazing, not for the reasons you think, and it's bad, but not for the reasons you say. A lot of the people that praise it are saying that she...
That's me. Oh shit, that's me. I have internship. Alright, I double see you later, man. That's my cameo in the video, by the way. There we go.
Shigaraki's a fantastic antagonist, one of the greatest antagonists in shonen, whatever, and therefore it's the greatest show of all time. And a lot of people that hate on it say, well, the protagonist is garbage. He develops all these superpowers. He's way over...
If he's an anime... Wait, I'm confused. Is he an anime only or not? Because he's showing literally every single quirk on screen. I don't understand what's happening here. He deadass just showed every quirk on screen. He read the manga, so why is he wrong then?
Overpowered and broken. It's not fun to watch a really overpowered protagonist just swing through their enemies, unless you're watching an isekai anime that happens to have slavery because of some weird fetish of yours. But that's not
True.
what we're talking about today. I am just gonna justify both parties and say you're both half right. It is great that there's a great antagonist, and it's ass that the protagonist is, well, ass, but you're both wrong as to why the show is good and why the show is falling off. Today, I will cover everything that no
offense, bro, but it's been 3 minutes, and you've said like one thing. Like, can we get it? Like, you've said Deku sucks like 5 times. You said Shigaraki's good like 5 times. Can we
one is saying.
speed this along, please?
Maybe this new strike that I got on my main channel really is causing the return of the king. I'm actually covering stuff that...
Why is he going so slow? Because he doesn't know how to make the video 10 minutes for ads. Or that's actually 8 minutes now. He's trying to lengthen the video to put more ads in it. Speaking from experience, by the way.
Everyone's too scared to...
It's not like a diss.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes of how My Hero Academia lost its identity.
It's even got an intro, bro. We're 3 minutes in.
I'm going to start off strong by outlining why the series is awesome. So, we have this new world. It's presented to us in a fantastic way. Almost all these people get quirks, they have abilities, some
True.
are really bad, some have them grow tails, and some help people pull their eyeballs out of their heads.
True.
Because that's definitely something that everyone dreamed to be able to do. Now, obviously, if people have superpowers, and they're very unpredictable, becoming a supervillain is even more enticing than it is in our current world. And bro, have you seen cryptocurrencies? Dude, everyone's a supervillain in disguise. If they could rug pull you, they will, alright? Bro, it doesn't matter how much they have, they will risk it all to have more. And because of this,
Well, I mean, I understand the point he's making, but like, that's not really what the villains in MHA are about. The villains in MHA are more so about, it's more so poverty than wealth. The villains aren't risking it all to have more. The villains are risking it all to have anything, except for All for One. So if this is like a general point about All for One, then he's right. But like, in general, no. Like I said, the villains are here to get anything.
All of a sudden, the Hero Society is put in place because they need to take them down and keep them in check. It's a wonderful tit-for-tat system. It's all a chess game. You got your superheroes and your supervillains, and of course, the enforcement needs to always be paramount, because unfortunately, a single quirk could kill hundreds of people.
That's true.
You don't need to get your hands on firearms to become a monster. You can just become a monster due to the circumstances of your birth. So understanding the fact that people are scared to live in a society where if you just happen to have one mentally ill individual in a really bad mood with a really powerful birthright power, he can nuke a neighborhood. This is the fear that is within the minds of every single person, and because of that, they need to rely on superheroes that could nuke 2 neighborhoods to be able to defeat him and be able to bring them to justice. This is why becoming a hero makes you a being of envy in the entire world. People in our society look up to actors, they look up to YouTubers, they look up to sports players for some reason, I don't know. But a hero, that surpasses all of this because the heroes get rankings, just like your favorite sports players. The heroes are actually saving lives, and the heroes are something that you could follow, love, and believe in so much more than any of these things.
Wow. So, okay, we're 5 minutes in, and he's finally made a point.
In our world, celebrity culture is in an extremely toxic place. In our society,
True.
People will vote for a president because some celebrity said who they would vote for. These celebrities aren't famous because of their political genius, okay? They're famous because they had a good song or they look good or something like that, okay? Why would you listen to their intellectual opinions? But celebrity culture is extremely popular. Imagine how much more powerful celebrity culture would be in a society of heroes. These people that are actually saving lives. Just like everyone wants to become a YouTuber today or a celebrity today, imagine the drive to actually become a hero. It is a much, much more powerful...
Dude. I already made a video on this. This is just my MHA social commentary video. But like way more long-winded, but somehow also shorter at the same time. Like he just says less. He says less in... I don't know. Like this is just kind of what everyone knows about My Hero Academia.
Drive, and because of that, you can imagine how many
sue him,
end up becoming heroes due to ego.
Also, just so it's not misconstrued, I don't think he ripped off my video. That's not what I'm saying, by the way. Just so everyone knows. I'm just saying that, like, this is not revolutionary or anything.
Not due to selflessness.
His vids suck,
this
I
is
told
an
you.
extremely important distinction to make because I think one of the best characters in My Hero Academia goes by the name of Endeavor. I said this years ago, and I got canceled big time because Endeavor abused his wife. I
promise you he did not get canceled. I'm assuming people were mad at him because it's Endeavor, but no, he did not get canceled. He did nothing. I assure you nothing happened to him.
Abused his kids. He was a horrible dad, a horrible husband, pretty bad dude all in all. But he's the second best hero. Yeah, he's a bad dude, but he saved hundreds, if not thousands of lives. He's taken down thousands of villains, more than even All Might. He is someone that should be looked up to for all of these wonderful acts, but he's a horrible person that's purely doing it for ego. Is he a net positive for society? Is being a hero a good thing? It's this gray area. It's these questions that make My Hero Academia tick. It makes you really think about what this society would look like if quirks would exist. And on the flip side, you have Stain. You have an amazing antagonist who's not as strong as Shigaraki, doesn't pose nearly as much of a threat. In fact, he's taken out by some high school kids, but he's a villain who hates the society of heroes. He doesn't just kill every hero. He'll only kill the heroes that he thinks are not fit to be heroes. He'll take down the heroes like Endeavor, the ones that are only heroes for ego, not to actually save people. So here you have an anti-villain and an anti-hero in this very, very, all of a sudden, complicated world. Season 2 of My Hero Academia is the season that...
I think Stain is, like, really overrated, not gonna lie. And it's, I'm saying that, like, I don't dislike Stain. But Stain is, like, way overrated. There are so many villains that do, like, more interesting stuff than Stain IMO. But like, it's not, again, Stain's not bad. Stain's really cool, and I think he really did a really cool thing for the world of My Hero Academia, but like, still calling him the best antagonist is so fucking wrong. But he's good, yeah. Twice does clear, yeah. Gentle clears. A lot of people clear Stain, not gonna lie. Nux also did an overhaul rap. We're good off that. He's making some decent points. Yeah, the video's fine.
Establishes this gray zone and really makes you think about what is going to happen. As we go further, we learn about many different villain groups. We learn about many different
He didn't call him an
heroes.
anti-hero, he called him an anti-villain.
Heroes. You got the freaking mafia. You got the villain organization guys. You got the league villains.
Most villain groups are basically run by the same guy.
You got the freaking politician villain guys. After season 2, when you learn about more and more heroes and more villains, they forget about what makes My Hero Academia great.
No. This is so wrong. Oh my god. Season 2 is not when they forget about other villains and stuff. Season 2 is when they peel back the layers so hard. Just because Stain's gone doesn't mean it's bad now. That's so fucking incorrect. Season 3 is when you start getting introduced to people like Dabi and Toga. It's when the Shigaraki starts getting developed. It's when you run into people like Overhaul. It's when you run into people like Redestro, who, while massively underutilized, still is cool. When you run into people like Gentle and the Brava. No. No. Season 2 is a good season in people's eyes because it's when My Hero Academia begins to peel back the layers. Clearly, he needs to watch Acer at the HS. That's all I'm saying.
Great, because every hero is a very good dude, someone extremely strong that we.
No, this is not true. This is not true. Not every hero is a good dude. Oh my god. Season 4 and 5 have like endeavors like. I don't think he's saying they ditched the moral ambiguity in season 2.
We could look up to a nice guy. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Once we've established this moral gray zone,
that's like exactly what he's saying.
How many more heroes are actually in that moral gray zone? Yeah, that's right. Basically none.
Hawks appears. Surprise. That's like Hawks' entire point. And I know you read the manga, so I know that's like Nagant's entire point. Bakugo could be considered somebody that was on the slippery slope to that. Yeah, slide and go. God rest his soul.
Now that we've established this moral gray zone for villains, like with Stain, who has an actual righteous philosophy that he's trying to follow.
Okay. There are more. Redestro has a philosophy. Like, come on, bro. No, I agree that there should be more morally great heroes, but he's still wrong.
Despite causing casualties, he's an anti-villain, okay? Let's be honest, he's not a good dude. I'm not saying that he's still a villain, but at least he has an interesting philosophy. Let's look at all the villains since then. They're all
Stain is not morally gray.
all pure evil. They're not.
Nope. Overhaul is not evil for the sake of evil. Overhaul is a fucked up little boy. AFO, yeah, that's pretty true. He's garbage. Shigaraki, no. Horrifically missing the point. Also doesn't show Gentle. Also doesn't show Redestro. Doesn't show Nagant. Like, there are so many characters that he did not show. He did not show Dabi, he did not show Toga. He didn't show, like, the entirety of the LOV. Dude could even cook Deku properly, we're not surprised. Yeah, he didn't show it twice. This is goofy.
They're not good guys.
Spinner.
There's no possible inkling of understanding them to be a good guy. There is no moral grayness anymore. The beauty of society is that society lives and thrives.
Yeah, muscular and AFO, that's it.
Almost no one is pure good or pure evil. Everyone will have their self-justification.
No way, he's gassing up vigilantes right now. I zoned out for a second, hang on.
The beauty of society is that society lives and thrives in this moral gray zone. Almost no one is pure good or pure evil. Everyone will have their self-justification, theories, and reasons as to why they're doing what they're doing, and most people that want a high position in society, a position to be looked up to by everyone, they don't do it for noble purposes. This is the identity of My Hero Academia. This is what...
I agree, Edward, yeah. I agree. The moral grayness is the strength of My Hero Academia, and it didn't lose it when you said it did. Like, it's at the point in time that you are referencing, it still has it. Also, I have to piss so bad. Hang on, I'll be right back. You guys look at him. Hello? Yes, MHA stream is sponsored by Detnerat. Stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, Caper, I try not to leave you guys to fend for yourself, I'm sorry. I know you guys don't like it. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Makes it such a fantastic and gripping narrative and world, and they forgot all about that. Now it's about the big fights. It's about the big bang.
Somebody in the year 2022 just said that MHA is about the big fights. Deadass, they actually said that MHA is about the big fights. If you're talking about, like, the final arc, maybe, yeah. Season 6? Are you for real? Really? Okay. Did not cook. Does he know?
Ads and the big goods coming head to head because, oh my god, there's a villain
After Redestro versus Shiggy, yeah.
right now that's threatening all life as we know it. It's up to the hero to be the good guy and save the day. It becomes a Superman story instead of a Batman story. Even in
What? Dude. I don't even know much about Batman and Superman. I know that's goofy as hell. That is goofy as hell. After Twice versus Hawks, which was barely a fight. Yeah, like, MHA doesn't have big fights, dude.
Endeavor, the only morally gray character on the hero side, the dude literally goes through his...
Does he not know that Hawks exists? Like, for real? Like, on God? Does he know that Hawks is a character? I don't know. I don't know if Nux is aware of Hawks.
redemption arc, and now he's treated as just a good dude, even though he did some really horrible things in the past.
Endeavor is treated as a good dude? Dude, the Dobby dance just happened in the anime. Now, if you are talking about Act 3, I agree, though. I agree. But, he's not talking about Act 3 right now. He keeps, like, alternating between manga and anime, so I'm confused sometimes. Hawk's too implicit for him, dude. Wow. This guy needs to watch my videos, bro. That's crazy.
Past, and okay, listen, people grow and forgive and forget and all that, and that's lovely, but like, come on, man. But Bakugo, you're gonna say he's morally gray? He's not morally gray. He's righteous at the end of the day. He's becoming a hero because he wants to take down the villains, not for freaking ego. He's even kidnapped and
Okay.
asked to join them, and he refuses to join them. Yeah, he's a bully. He's not a nice guy. He's an abrasive fellow. Okay, it's true, but he doesn't hit that moral gray note that makes my hero.
I think Bakugo is too implicit for him. I'm starting to think every character might be too implicit for him. Dobby might be too implicit. Dobby literally told him the past never dies. Hawks is literally like the embodiment of heroic moral grayness. Bakugo was supposed to be an example of somebody turning into Endeavor, by the way, your favorite character, so I'm confused. I don't know, man. I'm a real Bakugo fan. He's right because Bakugo doesn't... I think Act 3 is the real offender here, but he's talking about, like, Seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6. If he was talking about like the current MHA, I'd be like, yeah, you're right.
Academia tick, and not only that, why is it that only the people that are extremely righteous or extremely evil, only they have the crazy quirk destructive powers that they can annihilate cities and stuff with a single blow and fart? It completely under...
What? Ochako doesn't have that. Most of Class 1A doesn't have that. Toga doesn't have that. Dobby doesn't have that. Spinner doesn't have that. I'm confused. I thought these people were like... I don't understand what his point is. He's been talking for like 6 minutes about how MHA lost its like moral grayness, when it's not. It hasn't at this point. But in the manga, maybe, yeah. I think the main issue here with this video is we don't know, like... we don't know if he's talking about the anime or the manga. I think if that was more clear, I don't know.
Undermines an extremely powerful theme that the story was setting up from the very beginning, that everyone could be a hero. If your heart's in the right place, you can...
No. Wrong. Not everyone can be a hero. Everyone has heroism within them. Incorrect take.
Did make it, which is ironic because then Deku is given the strongest power of all time, and it's like, all right, but then
It's because he had heroism within him. Ratio.
That's a different story. This is why I think Deku is one of the worst shonen protagonists of all time,
You're wrong plus ratio.
undercutting all the themes of the entire story. But that's not the point. Not everyone could be a hero. You have people in Class 1A, right? These are the tip-top peak quirks, right? These are the quirks that actually are worth something. These are like, look at Bubble Man. Look at the dude with the tail. Okay, now that's a superpower. No, only like 3 people are even remotely useful, with only Deku being, you know, useful.
That's fair. Maybe I'm too blinded by my Act 3 goggles, but yeah, I get that.
It's this concept of undercutting characters and themes throughout the entire story, just so you could have this epic good versus evil climax that really...
So, like, he says that it's undercutting characters and themes, but, like, at the point that he is at, he is wrong. The point that he's talking about, he's wrong. If he wants to talk about Act 3, then I'll be like, oh, yeah, you're right. But I don't know if he's trying to only talk about Seasons 1 through 6, or if he's also trying to talk about Act 3 of the manga. I don't know. That's the main issue. And he keeps showing anime footage, he keeps showing like 0 manga panels, so like, I don't know. Because when I'm talking about the manga, I don't show anime footage. I talk about the manga. I show the manga. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Really proves that My Hero Academia lost its way. And it's sad. I love potential. When I see a story with limitless potential in front of me, my eyes are wide and I am starry-eyed excited to see how they are going to tackle all of these amazing possible situations that they've set up. When
I don't know what that series was on screen.
Abyss and I saw this infinitely sprawling chasm, I was just so excited to see where the adventure led, and that is a story that doesn't disappoint. With every layer deeper into that chasm, it gets darker and darker and darker.
I don't know anything about Made in Abyss.
The same way.
Don't spoil me! Don't spoil me. Fuck you.
Potential moral ambiguity, amazing possible themes, and basically threw all of them into a trash for an amazing final climactic battle. Now don't get me wrong, I think Shigaraki's an amazing villain for what he is, but I do think My Hero Academia lost its way regardless. So ladies and gentlemen, just here to spit some truths. If you agree, leave a like. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments in an extremely detailed response why you disagree with me so I can read it. And if you change my mind, I'll make an update video. That's right. This is Nuxanor. Nuxanor, I just make videos on whatever the hell I want at this point because...
Okay, we're done. It was a very mixed video. So where was your video? My video was like at this, like 2 minutes in. There it is. It was okay at best. Link your channel in the comments. What are the comments like? Well, I mean, they're probably just agreeing with him. It's the nature. Like, people, if I said something wrong in my video, people would agree with me too. So it's how it is. I remember in one of my like Arc 5 videos for ReZero, I got like one very minor detail wrong. And I refreshed my video tab, and I had like 6 comments in a row going like, hey, actually this thing was a little bit different. And I was like, okay. I understood the first time. Yeah. Are things only interesting when they tackle dark truths and gray areas? At the end of the day, MHA's protagonist is Deku, so all the themes of the story and the world should ultimately be centered around and conveyed through him. Sure, maybe. Who is Deku, the successor to All Might? Who is the Superman of this world? The number one hero and the symbol of peace that everyone looked up to, Deku's entire character and motivation is wanting to follow in those footsteps, and when push comes to shove, he does exactly that in spite of whatever physical limitations may hold him back. The way I see it, the kinds of things that you may have found the most interesting about MHA's world is most likely not at all what Horikoshi actually wanted to focus on. This comment fucking hurts. Because, like, dude, this is Act 3 shit. And I'm assuming he's not talking about Act 3. So if he's talking about the anime, he's so fucking wrong. And then you get to Act 3 and you're just like, shit, yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right. At the end of the day, though, I'm actually going to defend Nux here, believe it or not. What Horikoshi wanted to write about, or what Horikoshi wanted us to get from the story, doesn't matter. What the author intended is not the be-all, end-all of analysis. So if Horikoshi made the gray area that much more interesting, that's his own fucking problem. I don't know what to say. God damn it. But the shitty ass Nux is so weird for comparing MHA to MIA and HXH and complaining about it not being dark, you gotta admit. No, yeah, no, his video was bad. Mostly. It would be much more clear if I knew if he was talking about Act 3 or not. There would still be things wrong about it, but yeah. Oh my god, man, these comments are fucking terrible. Yes, dude. Gentle, let's go. See, like, the thing that makes me think he's not talking about Act 3 is he never talks about Nagant once. Doesn't even show Nagant ever, so I'm not sure. He also never talks about Hawks, yeah, so I don't know. That's what's confusing me. He said he didn't want to spoil anime-onlys who may be watching. He showed every single One for All quirk on screen. Where is it? He showed every single OFA quirk. Like... He doesn't talk about any league member besides Shigaraki? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. If he wanted to farm watch time, he could have made this video so much longer. I feel like he's talking about Act 3, but avoiding Act 3. Context to avoid spoilers, but he already fails in doing that. Yeah, I don't know. G Fuel? Dude, I need a G Fuel sponsor. Holy shit. I need a DM Nux to be like, yo, how do I get the G Fuel sponsor? Yeah, I heard his Deku video is very bad. I haven't seen it though. This was edited by somebody else. So whoever edited this for him might have heard that he was like, hey, don't spoil anyone, by the way. And then they were like, okay, let me put all the One for All quirks here. What would be your G Fuel flavor? I don't know anything about G Fuel. Well, that's the video, I guess. Nothing else to say about it. It was kind of mid. But it could have been worse. I feel like he understands at least like some parts of My Hero Academia, so alright, you know. What else is on the docket? Not much, man, to be honest with you. Oh shit, let me look at this tweet again. the MHA's Sexist video is 40 minutes long, dude. Let's go, dude. We got real Bakugo fans. Don't like Zach's reply? Why not? Wow. I didn't know there was two of them dead now. I didn't know there was two of them dead. Oh, this got a quote retweet though. Clear them frauds. I'm a real Bakugo fan. Let's go. I think this has a new quote retweet as well. Oh yeah, based. Anyone who agrees with me is objectively correct. Anyone who disagrees with me is objectively incorrect. Sorry guys. The only other thing I have on the docket, I got two things on the docket left. It's a banger? Oh cool, well, I'll watch it maybe at some point. This post was fact-checked by real Bakugo fans. Dude, oh my god, I need to make that image. I need to make that image, and we need to go to like any incorrect Bakugo post and like post that shit. This post was fact-checked by real Bakugo fans, verified false. About to sleep. Good night, knowing I'm a real Bakugo fan. Alright, good night, Double JP. The primary thing left on the docket is, look, okay. MHA and Fortnite had a collaboration. And all these poor little children that had bought their Deku skins, that had bought their Ochaku and All Might skins. Unfortunately, a lot of that money is now going to the FTC. Because Fortnite was just fined $520 million. Okay? Fortnite was fined $500 million. That money's going straight to the FTC now, okay? This was a couple of days after, or a few days after the MHA chapter, whatever the fuck it's called. Now, a company being fined, that's pretty normal. In fact, companies usually have some money set aside or some area of their company to handle fines, because at some point the amount of profit you make is more than the amount you get fined for doing something wrong. So it's usually you'll see companies getting fined for like 1 million, 2 million, like a couple $100,000. This is $500 million. And it's still probably going to be a drop in the bucket for Epic Games, okay? Because they are fucking loaded. And now, the reason that they lost $500 million is because the FTC found them guilty of tricking users into making purchases, collecting data from children without parents' consent, and having default settings that harmed both children and teens. How does this affect me hitting the gritty as Ochako over Darth Vader's corpse? It probably will not in any regard, so you're good. Now, this is only half of it, okay? They were fined around $200 some odd million for violating the COPA Act. This is not a joke about Copa's dick or Copa's balls. This is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. It applies to the online collection of personal information by persons or entities under the U.S. jurisdiction about children under 13 years of age. So, you know how a bunch of websites will be like, hey, if you're not 13, you can't be on this website? This is why. Because a lot of the time, having children on your website is just, like, not worth it, because you're just losing money. That's why a lot of, like, Facebook and Twitter and shit, you're like, you have to be at least 13 to use a website. It's because of COPA. So, the Federal Trade Commission and Epic Games came to an agreement that they would pay $520 million over them violating COPA and deploying design tricks known as dark patterns to dupe millions of players into making unintentional purchases. As part of the proposed federal court order filed by the Department of Justice on behalf of the FTC, Epic will pay $275 million monetary penalty for violating the COPA rule, the largest penalty ever obtained for violating an FTC rule. Additionally, in a first-of-its-kind provision, Epic will be required to adopt strong privacy default settings for children and teens, ensuring that voice and text communications are turned off by default. Under a separate proposed administrative order, Epic will pay $245 million to refund customers for its dark patterns and billing practices. Now, let me see if I can find the dark patterns. So, what are dark patterns? In a separate administrative complaint, the FTC alleged that Epic used dark patterns to trick players into making unwanted purchases. So what that means is, the company has deployed a variety of dark patterns aimed at getting consumers of all ages to make unintended in-game purchases. Fortnite's counterintuitive, inconsistent, and confusing button configuration led players to incur unwanted charges based on the press of a single button. For example, players could be charged while attempting to wake the game from sleep mode, while the game was in a loading screen, or by pressing an adjacent button while attempting to simply preview an item. These tactics led to hundreds of millions of dollars in unauthorized charges for consumers. I don't know the validity of this. I assume if the FTC investigated it, probably a big deal. Pressing the button trying to wake up the game from sleep mode, you buy something. If that's true, that's pretty fucking cringe. Pressing an adjacent button trying to preview an item, you buy it, that's pretty fucking cringe. So can I get some money back? You might. Additionally, children and other users who play Fortnite can purchase in-game content such as cosmetics and battle passes using V-Bucks. Up until 2018, Epic allowed children to purchase V-Bucks by simply pressing buttons without requiring any parental or cardholder action or consent. Some parents complained that their children had racked up hundreds of dollars in charges before they realized Epic had charged their credit card without their consent. The FTC has brought similar claims against companies such as Apple, Amazon, and Google for billing consumers millions of dollars for the in-pay purchases made by children. Not only that, but the FTC alleges that Epic locked the accounts of customers who disputed unauthorized charges with their credit card companies. So if you were like, hey, my kid paid for this shit, not me, Epic would be like, okay, we're locking your shit. Which is, actually pretty normal. If you ever buy a game on, like, Steam or Battle.net or like do any microtransactions, if you go through your bank to charge it back forcefully without going through like an in-game refund system, they will commonly permanently ban you. Because generally when you charge back, they eat a loss. This used to be a big problem with streamers using PayPal. Streamers would use PayPal, people would donate like $1,000 and then charge back, and then PayPal would fine the streamer for the chargeback. So this is not a new thing. Epic ignored more than 1 million user complaints and repeated employee concerns that huge numbers of users were being wrongfully charged. So even the employees were like, hey, maybe you should do something about that. And then they were like, fuck it. They purposefully obscured cancel and refund features to make them more difficult to find as well. So, one of the biggest company fines I've ever seen in my life. Just massive. What's happening here? We're talking about how Fortnite got fined $500 million immediately after the MHA thing came out. So that's what's going on with Fortnite. Unfortunately, charge a lot of money. Isn't it against the law? It might be fraud. Oh, they responded. Let's see. Oh, like they're totally like caving to it as well. They're like, yeah, we fucked up. Okay, got it. The Black Whip after the word. Let's go. Okay, last but not, this is the final thing I have on the docket. I got nothing else after this. You guys know how like Weekly Shonen Jump really sucks? You know how Weekly Shonen Jump is like, it like kills their workers so they can get money? Much like every company, but like Weekly Shonen Jump especially bad. They'll let their workers work themselves to death. They'll be like, oh, don't take too long of a break. But you know where they won't draw the line? When a convicted pedophile comes back, okay? They really don't give a shit about convicted pedophiles, though, okay? So, Rurouni Kenshin got an anime preview. And this was made by author Nobuhiro Watsuki, and he's an actual pedophile who got caught with so much CP they thought he was a distributor. He was only given a fine, 0 jail time, and a temporary suspension from Jump as a punishment. Insane. Absolutely fucking insane. I heard about this, I think, like a while ago when it happened. This is crazy. For those that don't know, because I don't know also, by the way, Rurouni Kenshin is a romantic story. Okay. It follows an assassin. Such a disgrace that he gets to come back. Didn't have so much they had to make a new measurement. It's possible. This guy's a piece of shit. He writes all about his career, and then it's like, oh yeah, child pornography charges, by the way. In November 2017, police found DVDs with footage of naked girls in their early teens in Watsuki's Tokyo office. Tokyo police raided Watsuki's home as part of an investigation into the purchase of CP. The search uncovered about 100 child pornography DVDs. He was referred to prosecutors over possession of child pornography on November 21st. The serialization of the series was put on hiatus. He was fined 200,000 yen, or about $1,500. He was fined $1,500. And then it resumed serialization. This guy was caught with so much CP that they thought he was a distributor. He got fined $1,500. And 7 months later, he's back on Weekly Shonen Jump. Yep. He was fined for the amount a little bit more than a Valve Index VR headset. He wasn't the distributor? Not to our knowledge, I think. 1500 USD? It's 200,000 yen, which is 1500 USD. Why are we looking at CP charges? We're just looking at Shonen Jump stocks. That's it. So if you really want to watch this for some reason, just pirate it, okay? Just pirate it. There's no reason that you don't need to make an excuse like, oh, but I want to support the staff who worked on it. The staff has already been paid. They're never gonna see a dime extra. They got paid their salaries, and they're gonna be overworked regardless. So, fuck this series in particular. Fuck Nobuhiro Watsuki. And fuck Weekly Shonen Jump. I am now out of things to talk about. I think I have exhausted the stream for today. Unless anybody has anything else they want to talk about, then we're done. What's worse is that Jump kept his return a secret, so he was still in Jump while they were investigating? Wait, really? Oh my god. You felt that, correct? Yeah. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming out. Mob, perhaps? I don't want to talk about Mob. It's too early. Because some people haven't watched it yet. I don't want to spoil an ending to a great show. So, I'll let them cook. Maybe on Sunday. 9-page chapter. I'll talk about it on Sunday, I think. Alright, thanks everyone for coming out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. It's never too late. Follow me on Twitter, where I put... You guys saw my Twitter takes, okay? Look at this. This is fantastic. These are fantastic tweets. Oh my goodness. We're real Bakugo fans here. Join my Discord as well, by the way. We talk about My Hero Academia, ReZero, and Jujutsu Kaisen. You can also become a YouTube member. Now, the cool thing about being a YouTube member, okay, is you get emotes, and you get access to behind-the-scenes stuff, and all members, including bronze members, I will give you guys the popularity poll first. So, you guys will get to vote first. And that's about it. Thank you for coming out. There might be a video this Sunday, there might not. Also, remember to come on Sunday, the Sunday stream for the MHA character tier list. I'm doing a second one. We are real Bakugo fans. Feels good. I am a real Bakugo fan. There we go. Goodbye, everyone.